All right, we'll go ahead.
I hope Trump loses so my mom could be depressed as much as I am.
I mean, let's be fair. None of us are going to be happy no matter who wins.
I'd be less depressed, though.
I would be less unhappy if a specific somebody won that didn't start with a T.
Yeah, at this point, that's kind of all what we're looking for.
I just want to be less depressed about the whole situation.
Yeah, be big
What
sad
makes us
or
less miserable?
medium sad.
I would like to go to the store and ask for a medium sad. All right. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right.
Oh shit, I need to get my page open.
All right. So you guys remember all of what happened last week.
Yeah.
To whether that's good or bad. In this case,
Yeah.
not super great.
In my
So-
defense,
Nappy
I
has
wasn't
a
down
bad
there when it's Nappy has a very bad day.
Well, I mean, it just wasn't a good day overall. The festival got attacked by goblins. A bunch of people died. Statue got blown up. You guys got blamed for it.
It's like written like the Always Sunny card, like Nappy has a bad day.
The gang goes to a festival.
I want all summarizations written like Philadelphia cards.
Maybe I'll just do like a video overview of like all the stuff that happened and just like make a 5-minute thing where I narrate what happened and just lead off with an intro from Always Sunny. That'd be dope.
By the
Alright.
way, I'm sorry, but I wasn't there when it fell, so it wasn't me.
Yeah, it's a different person. It's fine.
I was in bed day. Thank you.
Yeah, I was doing a task. So the long and short of what happened, or where you guys are at now, you've been offered lodging in the tavern to the west, just across town. It's not very far. The clergyman has left and re-entered back into the congregational building, and you're currently standing in front of what was once a very proud and an imposing statue. As you stand there, you can kind of hear some distant rumblings of thunder, and it's starting to get to. There's definitely rain coming, but it's kind of hard to say how far off it is.
Alright. We were gonna go into the end, so I think we should probably do
Okay.
that, especially if it's gonna rain.
Sure.
And all our HP is like...
I have 1 HP. Oh wait, no, I have 4.
Yeah, you got
I
4.
forgot we fixed a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just fix it a
You put a
little bit.
band-aid. You put a band-aid on it.
Yeah, I gave you a band-aid.
Yeah.
Well,
and
we're
then
all
I got
pretty
like
rough.
2 more smacked out of me.
Pretty rough in HP and spell slots, so... I'm missing 1 rage, so I gotta go to bed.
I can't.
I have to have a long rest.
Can't go feral.
Yeah, I need to have both of them, so just in case, I gotta go extra mad.
Okay.
What is the? Oh yeah, I can get it back of a short rest. Okay, cool.
Cool. As it stands right now, it's sort of like mid to late afternoon. It's sort of starting to get a little bit dusky. It's not dark yet, but it will be shortly, especially with a storm rolling in.
Okay, well, are we the storm rolling in?
Presumably.
By the time night comes.
Presumably.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
fuck.
we don't know how far it is, but
Well,
we should situate the sleeping arrangement first, because if they don't have a place, then we're gonna have to go somewhere else.
was-
To the barricade or whatever.
the
Is that the right word? That's
The-
not the right
the,
word.
the congregational building?
Yeah,
I
that's
was
the
gonna
word.
say, this isn't Les Mis.
I think this is fucking Papers, Please?
Yes.
Papers, please.
I
Um,
already have an in-room.
Alright,
Oh,
Mr.
wow.
Fancy.
High
Well,
roll.
I got one before I got to the.
Well, I came down from the fucking mountain. I don't want to hear it. Oh wait, no.
I-
This is far. Is it? Wait, Do you
No,
know-
I technically came
Yes.
from the mountains too.
I don't remember. Where did we agree this was in correlation to where I live?
You live in the mountain range northeast of here.
Okay.
Balasar came from the northwestern area of the mountains.
Okay. Do you have like a time frame of how long it would take me?
Balasar's trip took somewhere in the range of about a full day, maybe a day and a half, carrying all of the goods that they brought. And Felix, you probably took maybe half a day.
Oh, cause I go fast.
Yeah, well, and you're more local by comparison.
This is true. Okay. Yeah, I live half a day away, so I wouldn't have a room. That makes sense.
Well, that's a non-issue because we might have a place to stay.
I'm not against it. I'm just saying. My only thing that kind of bummed out is with the storm rolling in.
You don't like
Hunting is done
thunderstorms?
best at night. No,
Or-
I don't
wait,
care about thunderstorms.
What are you trying to hunt?
We're going
gob-
to do
the
the
goblin?
goblin thing. Get rid of the
Oh.
goblins for the dude.
Well-
For the mean dude, for the racist dude.
The whole town? No, yeah, I know.
Yes,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
Alright.
hunting's done best at night, which kind of sucks if it's gonna rain.
Does
So what's the plan then? After the rest, we
sleep,
want to wait.
rest, and then fuck. If it's gonna rain, maybe that isn't a good idea.
Should we go early in the morning? Might catch them while they're sleeping. I don't know. Do goblins sleep?
I'm assuming so. They're live creatures.
Mm.
They're not like demons. Do demons sleep? I don't even know. Let's. All right. I just go into the
I don't
end.
think
I'm just going.
Okay.
Anyone who wants to follow can follow.
You just go through the tower to the end.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone's going in. I just track on behind.
Okay.
Guy reluctantly follow as well.
Okay.
You don't have to follow us.
That means depressed. No, he needs to be watched. He might go into a spiral.
All right.
he's having a rough go.
I pat him on the shoulder like, we'll fix your stone thing.
It's not gonna make you
I know.
better. All right. Yeah. I go in.
Okay.
And go to the front desk if there's a front desk.
There's a little bit going on when you walk in the door.
No.
Oh,
I can't wait.
people are going.
I'm pulling up my hood before I go in.
Okay. Fantastic. Let me swing over here.
This confuses me.
So as you as you approach and open the doors, you can hear, some chatter, bits and pieces. There's not anything that's really reminiscent of an actual tavern, but you can hear a lot of scraping of furniture and things, and you can see people moving things around. As it turns out, it appears that the either the proprietor or one of the workers or a few of the workers, some adults, some children, are moving furniture around and making space in the tavern floor, and they're laying out bedrolls. There are, some muddy footprints throughout. Some of the townsfolk have come in to help as well, and they're sort of setting up what appears to be almost like a triage area.
What does that mean?
It's like
I'm dumb.
medical assistance.
Oh, got it.
Oh wait, hold on. Are you asking like in general what that means? Not in
Both
character. I mean.
in and out of character. 'Cause I
No,
don't
but
know.
for sake of what it is, it's like somewhere you do like on-site medical stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
Triage. It's like damn, I know what it is, but
It's like
describing...
emergency. It's like emergency medical.
Yeah.
It's an emergency
It's like,
medical
when
tent,
people set up
essentially.
medical tents when, like, for example, when the Boston Marathon bombing happened, they had those medical tents and shit that they brought
Got it.
people, like victims.
Yeah,
It's like that.
it looks sort of like that. Everything that's being laid out is just like loose bedrolls, whatever's available. You've walked into what is effectively a two-story building. The downstairs would be, generally speaking, more of an open kind of sort of open air, eat and drink, make merry. But in this case, things are being shoved off to the side to make room for people that may be injured or otherwise. Within the tavern, there are some members of the wearing the same outfit that the clergyman was wearing. White robes. There's also a number of folks in just normal plain clothes. One of whom is sort of standing in the middle, sort of directing people where to go and what to do.
Shit, they seem pretty busy. I don't know if we should stay here, especially if a lot of townspeople are hurt. Or, hold on, wild idea. Balthazar said he has a room.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about sharing a bed? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Like, I like you guys, but...
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care?
No, I don't think.
What, you care?
No,
like
I just...
Dog
I just-
boy?
Oh, wait, excuse me.
Sorry, that was
I don't want
hard.
to hear it. You're missing a fucking... Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, my ears.
Oh, sorry, you might want to turn down
No,
Groovy.
so I turned it up because I was listening to a podcast.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
A few days ago. 1 second. So I just got thunder in my ear. Shit, what was I going on about?
Called you dog boy.
Yeah, what the I don't want to hear it, eye patch.
I don't have an eye patch. I'm missing an eye. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're missing an eye or whatever.
Alright, hold on.
Oh, but don't hold on me, you started this. First of all, I don't have a problem, but second of all, I don't know you guys well. I'm not sleeping in a bed with you, I just met you.
We just fought goblins.
That means nothing.
That's the greatest bonding we can have. We're
That is not.
practically family now.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. You can sleep outside.
Fuck that. It's gonna rain.
It's currently
guess-
raining, actually.
It's. Oh, yeah.
But I guess you're gonna have to sleep.
I'll sleep at the
with...
foot of the bed.
I mean, I was joking about sleeping in bed together.
Well, how many beds are in your room, Ella? Sorry, Balthazar.
I don't know.
I don't. Do we even know each other's
I'm-
names?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we introduced
How
ourselves
hard
last
would it be
night.
to bother someone
Yeah.
in our room?
We
didn't-
we definitely did
that.
Yeah.
I don't believe you
So-
did, no.
Oh my god.
I'm-
You have
Uh,
a
Mr.
dumpster
Weird
fire
Yeah,
for
we
a
did.
party.
We did introduction.
Yeah, after.
Oh, okay. Oh, after the events,
statue
that's
came crumbling
correct.
Oh,
down
yeah,
and,
yeah,
you
That's
know,
correct,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
So we're
Sorry.
gonna be going on a trip together.
The
That's
last game I
right.
played, we never like introduced each other. We just never called each other by name, so I was confused. All right, cool.
Okay. So, I don't know if we should bother them, but
Amongst
then again, I don't
amongst
think-
all of your discussion, the gentleman who's been directing folks sort of has approached the group here. Hello, friends. Something I can help you with.
The dude from across the street,
Mm-hmm.
the clergyman wearing the stuff like you do, said we could get a room here if possible.
Well, he's in plain clothes.
Oh.
It's okay.
One of the clergymen from across the street.
He's
said we could get a room. Fuck.
That's fine. He stands for a moment and kind of eyes the group. You know, he sees a dragonborn, a half elf, half orc, something under a cloak, and what appears to be a very fuzzy individual.
Don't worry. I point to Natsby. Don't worry about him. He's afraid of people.
I see. The clergy sent you.
Yeah, we killed a bunch of goblins and hobgoblins.
I see.
And,
Yes,
we have a task.
you've been involved with the events outside. Well, my name is Desmond. It's a pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under less dire circumstances, but I'm the proprietor of Heinz Mill Tavern. I would offer you something to drink and eat, but as you can see, we're a bit busy making space for those injured. And as soon as he says the word injured, the door behind you opens. Who's in the back of the group?
I would be in the front
Nancy.
because I opened it.
Yeah, it's
Keep
gonna
it
be me.
last.
So the
That's gonna
door
be-
the door pushes open and kind of catches you in the small of the back and pushes you forward a little bit. If we could step away from the door, please, if you could bring, how many do you have? Three. Yes, if you could bring those alive or no? Alive? Fantastic. Take them to the far back right. The clergy will see them. Yes. Anyways, and then like 4 or 5 people kind of bustle in, and they're carrying a couple people that are, you know, otherwise not super mobile on their own. Yes, well, as you can see, we're a bit busy. Sorry, what can I help you with?
A room, and I set Natfi upright again, and kind of pat him like he's a statue. There you go.
Thank you.
A room. Well, most of the rooms are currently in use, by either those injured or... I'd like to say we're holding up reservations, but I can't say we expected this.
Well, this guy said he had a room. Point to Balthazar.
I do have a room, if it's still available.
I believe I recognize you. You came in prior, to the whole mess. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yes, the rooms reserved for merchants and guardsmen are still held, as obviously they would have nowhere to go. As far as the rest of you are concerned, I apologize. There's not much I can do. I can offer you perhaps a spare bedroll, keep you out of the rain outside, but there's really not much I can really do.
That works for me.
Throughout this conversation, a few more people have kind of trickled in. The group that brought in the injured have left, and they've come back, and they're now carrying, like, a pair of people, both covered in blankets.
Ew.
This is out of character. I have a question.
Sure.
Because I feel like Ryan would know. Does anyone have to take a full 8 hours of rest?
I don't.
Yes. I believe Natfi does.
Okay. Naffy's the only one? I don't know about Dragonborns personally. Out of character.
As far as
never played one.
Dragonborn is concerned, no. As far as Paladin is concerned, yes.
Oof. Alright. Well, I only need 4 hours.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
So... Okay. Alright. So in character, I'm gonna tell the inn guy, Desmond, do you need any help? I can help you around, put beds if you need another pair of hands.
Yes, actually, that would be fantastic. We're still moving the remainder of what furniture we can, and you can see, like, 2 kids are, like, pushing this massive-ass table, and they're trying to push it up against the wall and make more space.
I
Oh,
got
I'm
it.
gonna fucking
I want to
lift
go over
that
there and
table.
help them.
Alright, well, you do that
If
then.
I'm impulsive as shit. I cannot fully... Like, Felix is impulsive as hell.
That's fine. So as Felix, as you approach this table, the 2 kids are just kind of grunting and shoving at this table, and it's not moving at all.
Can I try?
They both kind of look up at you, kind of startled that anybody's offering to help.
I'll help him move it.
I'm like, can I try it? And when I see they're like confused, I'm like, oh no, you can keep going if you want.
And they kind of, sort of very cautiously step off to one side, and they're both
Okay.
eyeing you and Balasar kind of wide-eyed.
Alright, I want to put my quote unquote back into it. Try and push the table for them.
Cool. Roll me a strength check.
Fuck, how did I do this again?
Actually, roll me an athletics check.
Fuck. How do I... You told me I do this last time, and I just don't.
What's the...
I got
got
a
it, I got it.
17.
I got a 14.
Cool.
Motherfucker. I have a +4 in this stupid stat. These dice are stupid.
That's fine. Use the other dice skin. Maybe that'll help. It's
yeah, I
old
did it.
superstition.
Oh, yeah,
I forgot
Yeah.
completely.
So
I
you
kind of wanted to
will
get that.
you'll
So we-
go to collection and then go to my dice.
Collections. My dice. Okay, well, yeah, for lack of better words, I rolled a 14.
With a collective 31, the table moves almost as though there was nothing under it at all. and it just slides, and you just hear "Skrrr" across the floor, and it's just poof, against the wall.
I just like turn back and like, that way you wanted it?
And the kids just kind of, they're just sort of, they're still wide-eyed at you, and they just kind of jump up and down and clap a little bit and go back to business. And
That was easy.
I don't have the anime wow, but that's kind of what you got out of them.
Sweet voice. Wow.
I can't voice kids, that's why.
That's
Natfi and Ryan, what are you guys doing in the meantime?
I need to be directed what to do.
what a mood.
I'll help with putting beds or whatever
Sure.
out. If they want me to hand out food, I'll literally do whatever they want. They seem like nice people.
Well, if I could have... Yes, go ahead.
I also will help out with whatever you need.
Sure. The larger of you, if you could help with furniture, and we need to... Heavens. We need as much water as we can procure. There are drainage buckets out back. If you could bring some of those in and fill the trough behind the bar, that would be fantastic. And as for you, my cloaked friend, if you could come with me for a moment. And he sort of pulls you off to the side.
Okay.
This
So-
is happening while me and
Yeah,
Ella
this is
say a word.
all happening at the same time. Listen, I'm aware that you are not. Forgive me if this is rude. Not
Oh no.
what they expected.
You could say that.
I feared as much. Did you speak with Dorton? My brother.
Very briefly.
My brother. I beg you, don't bear him any ill will. He doesn't mean what he says.
It unfortunately cannot be helped.
Yes,
Circumstances.
I wish that were the case. He and I took very different paths in life, and unfortunately his led him to more secular behavior. But if you're willing, and able for that matter, to help perhaps provide some heat for these folks, I know with the rain they'll come in cold. I'd like to see that they're at least comfortable.
It's the least I could do.
Thank you. And he sort of shuffles away. I'll be right here if you need me. I just need to make sure things are in order here and try and get everything as collected as possible. And he starts sort of, going back to his business, making sure everybody's doing what they need to do. After probably, say 20 minutes, maybe an hour or so, grand total. Everything's sort of organized. They've got the majority of folks in, and everything's pretty well under control. Things are, they have everybody as triage as they can get. They're separated in order of sort of severity of wounds and things. Yeah, it's not good. Ow. I have it.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm good. I just inhaled water. So I'm dying a little bit, is all it is.
There's a lot of people dying here.
Yeah.
Cold
So that's that.
greasy.
Seems to be the theme of the campaign.
At least right now.
I guess if we're all done helping, we should probably go to
Yeah.
Betty Pie.
Long rest.
It is probably, as of right now, it's probably about 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock. It's pretty early still. If you'd like to head up for rest, we can do that.
Well, I only need a short rest, so I don't mind meandering around and helping out.
Sure.
Well, you could still rest and then just be up early too,
Also true.
Yeah,
which
but,
is what I'm
well,
gonna
no, it's
do.
raining. Boo. Never mind.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
nothing
gonna
to stay
go.
up for.
I'm gonna go to bed now because I'll be up
Mhm.
later and fucking I don't know,
Okay.
dick
I'm too
around.
wired. I want to go hang. I'll be downstairs for a little bit, but then I'll head up.
Okay.
I will retire as well.
Yeah, I have to wait for you. Anyways, because I don't know where your room is. Wait,
don't-
and I like at Balthazar, I'm like, can I sleep in the bed? Like with you? Not do anything weird. I just want to be on a bed.
Sure.
Yay. I don't like sleeping on the floor very
kinda-
much.
I laugh at you and then say sure.
I'll keep my hands to myself, don't worry.
Okay.
But the moment we get in that room, I'm jumping on the bed.
Okay. Do you know where the bed is? Where the room is?
No, I'm following him. And
Does-
then when that door opens, I'm running on that bed.
I don't believe Balasar actually knows where the room is because he's only been in the
don't.
downstairs.
I don't either.
Oh, this is awkward.
I didn't get that far in the planning.
I'm just like
Oh, no.
standing next to you, like, where are we going? Where's this bed?
Not so dumb to keep
I'm gonna
running around
assume-
downstairs now, is it?
I guess.
I'm gonna say upstairs, first door on the left.
Is it though?
I don't know. This was a guess.
You can ask the dude.
Well, yeah, let's
Go
ask
ask the
Desmond before we
dude.
start bothering people.
Can I
I
can
could-
I bother the innkeep?
Sure. He's currently in the back left corner with the first three people that were brought in. He's standing talking with a member of the clergy. Sort of, hushed whispers and mutters to try and keep the noise down in the room in general. He's facing sort of into the corner compared to where you guys are.
If there's no need for any more assistance, might I inquire about where Balasar's room is going to be?
Yes, I'm sorry I lost myself in all of this.
Understandable.
I appreciate your help, all of you. Master Balasar, your room is, if you take the stairwell on the west side of the building, upstairs, and it'll be the third door down on the right-hand side. Last door, I should say.
I was way off.
You were way off.
Where did you believe it was?
First door on the left.
I see. Yes, that would not have gone well.
Oh.
Lady Cromwell may very well have been quite unhappy. Yes, it's the final door on the right-hand side. I only ask if multiple people are sharing the space to please keep it down. It does share a wall with my daughter.
How old does this guy look?
He's probably in his mid-30s.
Is he hot?
He's
No,
got...
he's probably married. It's fine.
He is married. In fact, his wife Tina is in the building.
This is wife.
He's... Desmond stands probably about 5'6". He's a stockier guy. He's got shaggy brown hair. It's cut short, really kind of haphazardly, as though maybe he's done it himself or someone did it with like a pair of shears. Really not too worried about his own appearance. He does have he's got a goatee, and it's comes around from his nose down the sides of his face, and then it has a brown stripe down the middle, or a gray stripe down the middle, sorry. So he's definitely showing his age and his overall stress. But he's probably... Roll me a perception check.
To see if he's hot? Oh, man. 16!
Okay. You can tell by looking at him that he's spent most of his life doing manual labor. He's a pretty built guy, and he's probably, based on your estimation, he's probably anywhere from 40 to 80.
Oh my god.
You're a half elf.
40 years old to 80 years old?
You're a half elf.
Oh, yeah. What race is he?
Human.
Oh, God.
The baby.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Thus far, the only people you've met in this town that aren't human are yourselves and a couple of dwarves.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's up to you if you think 40 to 80 is hot. I mean, but he's a rustic looking guy.
All right. I don't do anything. It's fine.
Okay. Does anybody else want to do anything specific before Betty Bye and stuff?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Weren't you gonna dick around?
Well, I was gonna just kind of loiter for a bit and help out, but
Okay.
if there's nothing to do, then I'll go up.
No, you can stay and help. Your help will be quite welcome. Any additional sets of hands would be most welcome. Thank you.
And I'll loiter down here and I'll come find you guys later.
Alright, cool. So, the three of you are going to retire to the upstairs. So the upstairs of the tavern looks much like the downstairs. It's all rough-hewn wood. It looks like the building itself was handcrafted in some way, shape, or form. Without the use of any form of real, quote-unquote, advanced tools. Everything was sort of logs stacked on top of each other. Everything's pretty rough-hewn. The door kind of creaks as you open it, which is sort of to be expected because everything's a little bit off kilter, but not to the point where nothing's level. As you enter the room, you notice that there is a single straw bed on the left wall, and there is also a rocking chair to the right side. There's a small dresser and a carpet laid out on the floor as well. Other than that, some knickknacks kind of hang out on the walls for what you could call decor. There's nothing too special. It's all kind of old steel tools that are well rusted beyond their age of use. And the room is lit by a set of candles, sort of just sitting on what appears to be like a nightstand.
How big is this bed?
In modern equivalents,
Yeah.
about a twin.
Oof. We're gonna
That's
get
a
real
big
tough. Alright.
That's a big
I really hope you both sit
This
at the
is
same
so
time.
this is your room. So if you're not comfortable with me sleeping in the same bed, that's fine.
I mean, he's a big boy.
Unfortunately, this is all that it appears was available, as far as things that hadn't been reclaimed for use.
I could sleep on. Alright, I'll sleep on the floor, it's fine.
There's a rocking chair though.
There are three of you, yeah. You might want to.
Well, I'm not up there, so you guys can claim what you want.
Yep.
I feel like Nafi should sleep on the chair if Balthazar's gonna be on the bed. If unless you guys want to, rock paper scissors for the bed.
It's fine. I'll sleep on the floor.
Alright, then I'll take the chair. Oh, the chair's gonna suck. I'll sleep on the chair. It's fine. I slept on the floor before. It's fine.
All right.
Okay.
But can I jump on the bed once?
Go for it.
Yes. All right. I'm gonna flop on the bed, and then roll off, and then go on the chair.
All right. Under your body weight, the bed definitely squeaks a little bit. It's just a platform bed. It's just it's a bedroll on some wood plank, so it's not anything super fancy. It's certainly not like an inner spring mattress or anything really, really nice, but it's nicer than you're used to.
Oh yeah, definitely. I let Balthazar know not to jump on the bed.
Yeah, I hope my fat ass doesn't get close to that.
Duh.
What do you weigh again?
285.
Oh, you'll be alright. Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
He's 6'9", 285.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
He's big.
Lord.
Desmond didn't plan super well for a Dragonborn. He, as you can imagine, there aren't many, so it wasn't something that was going to come up. He was just told that there was a guard when the reservation was made. So, alright, so while you guys are getting situated, I'm gonna run a thing downstairs with Felix. Good heavens. Alright. So, Felix, what are you doing downstairs? Just kind of helping out?
Yeah, I was kind of helping out. We don't have to do anything for it. I just
No.
Felix is just a lot of energy.
There's some exposition I can do still.
Ah.
There's a lot of exposition I can do in this part.
Yeah, my thing only needs an hour of rest, and then I'm pretty okay. The shifting wise, I don't know how HP works.
So HP, you'll recover 1 hit die, which is what you roll for HP, per short rest. If you take a full rest, like a long rest, like a full 8 hours, you recover all of it.
Oh, okay.
And receive all the other long rest benefits. Fair warning, if you don't sleep at all, you'll start rolling for exhaustion.
Oh no, I'll sleep eventually. That's not the problem.
Yeah, I'm just letting you guys know in advance. I had a campaign where somebody didn't sleep for 4 days.
Ooh.
Start seeing shit?
Yeah,
Amazing.
it didn't go good.
I also had a campaign where no one slept.
Yep.
And I was like the only one. I'm like, you guys need to sleep.
Like, yeah, it's not good. So it ends up being like I took rolls for them. So I was like, okay, you're gonna attack somebody, and I rolled with like double disadvantage, and they were rolling like regularly, like 4s. It was bad. So anyways, downstairs in the main floor of the tavern, it's starting to get to be, 8:30, 9ish. Desmond's kind of hustling his kids off to bed, and he's making sure that, everything's running smoothly downstairs. Members of the clergy are still sort of milling about, making sure that people are as comfortable as they can possibly be. There's the occasional moan and groan from an injured person. But Desmond and his wife, Tina, end up sitting at a table sort of on their own that's been pushed up against the wall in the front corner of the establishment. As far as things that you can do to help, I'd say you'd probably have to ask around.
Okay. Who looks the most... I know it's like 8:39, people are winding down, but who looks the most busy? If anyone. Or at least who looks like they have the most amount of things in their hands?
The most amount of things in their hands. Everyone looks roughly equivalently busy as far as stuff that they're doing. You can see the clergymen are making, hand signs, and they're removing, items from component pouches, and, trying to make sure that everybody's, as well medicated or whatever they can be. Desmond and his wife are sitting at the table in the front having a conversation. There's nobody that really stands out specifically. Everyone's pretty generic. Probably the most interesting to you is most likely either a member of the clergy or Desmond.
I don't know much about I don't know much about healing magic. So I think I'll just get in the way over there. I am curious, damn it. Hold on.
Go ahead. Do what you want to do.
You know what? I'm gonna talk to Desmond though, because I feel like he knows not more than he lets on, but like more about the situation that maybe I can't see.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a big dope.
That's fine.
So I'll go over and him. Hey, Desmond.
Yes. Pardon me, Tina. Yes. Can I help you?
Question. Is there
Okay.
anything else I can do?
Uh, um. Well, the clergy has much in hand. There's not much I can really request as far as help. Your friend, the hooded one, mentioned you spoke with Dorton.
Yeah.
Is this true?
DM, is this true? I'm not good with
I
names.
think he's the racist one.
Is he the racist one? Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, no, we talked.
I wanted to confirm with more than one of you just to make sure, but I do wish that you wouldn't bear him any ill will. He's kind of a somewhat different cloth than myself, so to speak. He took... This may be a conversation for all of you, but I'll explain it now rather than waking your friends. If you want to share the information, feel free.
I'll tell him later.
Long and short, Dorton is my younger brother. We're 2 years different, and he takes after my father. My father wished for both of us to enter the congregation at a young age, and unfortunately I decided against it. Well, I say unfortunately, but realistically I'm glad that I didn't, given Dorton's turn of behavior. If it weren't for his decision to include himself in the clergy, then perhaps things may be a bit different. I hope he didn't say anything too abrasive.
What did he call me? He called me a beast? I can't remember.
He did.
Yeah. He called me a beast, but...
Well, you are certainly different in appearance than those that we normally see. So I suppose I can't technically blame him for that. I'm sorry it was in such negativity, but as you can imagine, he's probably a little broken up about what's happened.
The statue is broken.
I see. So it is. Has he told you any of you anything about that statue?
No, but Natfi was upset about it. I told him we put it back together later.
He did tell. Oh, you weren't
did he?
there. No, yeah,
No,
you
I
were
wasn't
there.
over there.
You were.
Was I?
You were.
Oh, what was it?
Don't worry.
It's like a ward?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, the belief anyways, is that the statue serves as a protector and a ward for the surrounding area. Specifically,
Doesn't work very well. Like, I'm sorry. Player to DM, I'm sorry. He's really stupid.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm gonna stay in character as best I can.
Okay.
Well, you're not incorrect on that front, at least not in this instance. The reason that he may have been so broken up about it is there is a legend that the clergy here adhere to. Its details are somewhat lost on me, but I'll try and recall as much of it as I can. And he gets up and kind of walks over back towards the bar.
Okay, I pat after.
And he starts kind of rustling around, and he pulls out a very, very old tome, and he just
Oh no.
puts it on the counter, flips it
sniff it.
open.
Not like aggressively, but just...
It's musty. This book hasn't been opened in a very long time.
This looks fun.
Fun's not the word I would use. Especially if you don't like reading.
I don't know how to read.
Then you'll like this book just fine.
Perfect.
Long and short, there were... In the days of old, the world was split into 12 planes. Throughout this plane, of existence, there are a series of pillars. These are known as the world pillars. It's believed there are 12, however, if that's true or not, no one can really say. This book was written centuries, maybe millennia ago. But there is certainly some truth into their actual existence, as there are documented records of fixtures in the world that affect things. It's very difficult to understand. Each of these pillars is said to anchor one of the astral or ethereal planes to this plane, binding that plane between worlds.
So like a log bridge.
In simple terms, yes. And the statue, as many others throughout the region, serve as conduits for the energies of these pillars, providing energies to the land and life surrounding that correspond to the plane with which the pillar is bound. It's said that these statues need re-imbued once annually, and they need to be done so within a very specific time frame, otherwise the connection is severed. And should that happen, Lord only knows what actually may occur after.
So then, weren't the goblins shooting themselves in the foot by knocking over the statue? Like, are they dumb?
That's hard to
Or is that
say.
not how it's work?
Well, that statue has stood in this village for God's longer than my family's been here. And we've never had an incident. However, this year, things were different. The missive that was sent for the cleric to perform the rite never returned. So, the festival that we were holding was several days late.
Oops.
As such, I'm loath to admit, but there may be a kernel of truth to all of this. Dorton, on the other hand, has held this close to his heart for a very, very long time. Most of his life, in fact. As such, you can understand that he's probably not very happy.
No, he was pissed.
As I would expect.
So why don't we just get a new one? Like, make a new one?
Well,
Like, normally when you, like, rip cloth, you can just sew it back up.
This is true. Repair should be possible. I don't know much else about it. And as he's speaking, Dorton sort of slams the doors open and walks in. Brother,
Well, why don't we just ask him?
if you would. Yes, Dorton. Brother, I have news, and it is not good. Your scriptures again, I imagine? Worse. And you. I would speak with my brother alone.
Okay. Look. Alright, well. I guess I will go then. Have a good night. And then I sneak off, but I like to kind of lean up against the back of the staircase and see if I can listen.
Sure.
Because I'm nosy and curious, and you've just pushed all of the wrong buttons.
Yep, that's what I figured.
I am a dog, and I am curious. You've pressed the wrong buttons.
Roll me a stealth check.
Please hold while the monkey tries and finds it.
I'm sorry, this is so focused on Felix right now. He just happened to catch all of the lore.
I got a 20.
Okay.
That's
My dice are
fine.
fixed.
You are pretty dang well concealed.
Well, I have a +2 for dex. Shut up.
Before we get into that, however, folks upstairs, are you guys doing anything specific right now, or are you just kind
While you
of
guys work
laying
with the
down for
upstairs,
bed?
I'm going to the bathroom.
I figured that'd be a good time to break for her.
Fuck. I was planning on sleeping for my full rest.
Mhm.
uh,
That's what my plan was.
Everybody, roll me at least a perception check. And Danley, go ahead and say what you were gonna say. Sorry.
I was gonna say I'd
19.
take a moment to pray a little bit before going to bed.
Okay.
I don't do shit. I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Oof. Yeah, 19.
Cool.
I rolled a 4 on perception.
Okay. So, Ryan, you hear a sort of muffled thud as the tavern doors downstairs open and slam into the pillar next to him.
Is that from
Yes.
douchebag?
You don't know that, but yes, that's
Yeah,
what it
no,
is.
yeah. I don't know that, but okay. It sounds aggressive. I'm assuming.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
angry.
He came in a big ol' hurry.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll go downstairs. I'll see what's going on. I'll let the others know. It's like, I heard a door open. I heard sounds, so I'm gonna go downstairs, see
Okay, I'm
if
back.
everything's good.
Are you coming downstairs?
Yeah, I'm going downstairs.
Okay. When
Hang on.
Ray and
Hang on.
Okay.
We're still figuring out what Naffy and Balasar are gonna do.
Yeah.
They just watched Ryan
I
literally
just
say, "There's a noise," and get up and leave.
Yeah, I vaguely say what's happening.
I kind of feel like I should take a brief moment from my prayers to go check it out because I'm nosy.
Okay.
Welcome to my world.
Well, I might as well go to.
Okay. All right. The three of you roll me stealth checks.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
I was gonna.
I mean, unless you just want to charge downstairs like nothing's happening.
I rolled a 9.
They don't know what's happening,
That's true. They don't.
so they might as well just.
They
walk
could just come
downstairs.
down like it's normal.
I got 11.
Okay.
Don't you blow this for a cello. I
got
rolled
an-
my first 18. Come on.
I got an 18.
Hey! Well, 20 with my stat, but yeah.
Does that count? Does that take into account to the disadvantage?
It does not. So you have to roll 2d20 and take the lower of the two.
It's an 18
Okay.
and a 14. Or
Okay.
13. 13.
Okay. So I'm presuming just based on the fact that it's now kind of late at night and you know that the kids are being put to bed, that you're trying to keep quiet. That's why I had you roll stealth. It wasn't so much to be
Okay.
sneaky, it was just to keep quiet and not wake other people. I will do that sort of thing a lot. Okay. So you guys all kind of make it to the, down the hall to the top of the stairs. You're not making any, like, really specific effort to be super quiet, because, like was mentioned, you don't know what's going on downstairs. The rain outside's still trucking along. It's probably about 9:30 now. It's definitely dark. All the lighting downstairs is really cut down. It's very, very dim. So from the top of the stairs, we'll start the conversation that Felix is listening in on. I'm gonna have you guys roll me one more check for perception.
Everyone?
Nope. Everybody but you.
13.
Okay.
13,
15.
15,
5.
and 5. All
Put
right.
your cloak down.
What's your walking order, by the way?
I would be
Mhm.
first. 'cause
I'd
I went
imagine
first.
it'd be Ray and then Natfi, then Balasar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. So Natfi, you're not going to hear much of any of this. Rayan and Balasar, you can hear hushed whispers, but you won't hear anything specific out of it. You can tell there are two people talking,
Mhm.
but it's difficult to make out any real details. Felix, on the other hand, is downstairs listening intently and pretty well hidden, so you're going to hear all of this.
Yeehaw. Curious dog that way. Let's go.
All right, Dorton, what do you need? Listen. You see this? Stone. Yes, it's stone, Dorton. It's always been stone. No! No, it hasn't. The gems. What about the gems? You don't... They're not there. They're right there. No, they're not. These used to be gemstones. Now they're merely colored rocks. All the sheen gone. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. Dorton, we've been over this. The scriptures aren't all real. It's why I didn't follow. You're not listening. Desmond, something horrible is going to happen. And if we don't leave soon, you, your wife, the rest of your family, the children, the whole town could be destroyed. Dorton, I took over this business when Father died. It's all we have left to remember him by, and I swear to you, I will not leave it alive. Desmond, I swear to you, please. These travelers brought ruin upon... They did nothing of the sort. They tried to help you, and you turned them away. Now what? You said you believe that they are the cause of all of this? This would have happened whether they were here or not. It's unfair to you to blame them. Of you. It's unfair of you to blame them. It's unfair to you for me to believe that what you say isn't in good faith. But I'll have you know, this is not their fault. Anybody want to do anything?
Keen was kind of pissed. What?
I can't hear this, right? I'm
You can
slightly too
hear,
far away.
you can tell, you and Balasar can tell that there are two agitated folks downstairs talking to one another, but you can't make out what's being said. Felix is the only person that heard everything that was said.
Felix is kind of bullshit that racist guy's being racist again, but also shout out to Desmond for not being racist.
Desmond's a good guy.
Desmond's a good guy. Felix likes him, but he's not gonna fucking stick his neck out and get in trouble. Yet.
I
have a
wanted to
fallback
get
if I get
closer
caught.
then, but actually be sneaky about.
Okay. Actively sneak?
Yeah, this time I'm aware of. Oh, I should probably not, because before I didn't really give a shit.
Can I
Yeah,
hear them
that's-
coming?
So,
Roll me a perception check, Felix, and Ray and roll me a stealth check.
oof.
2. That's a fucking idea.
7.
7.
Don't you blow this for me,
I already blew it.
you motherfucker.
Alright.
Yeah, I rolled a 2, so I don't even hear them fucking. I'm
Yeah,
too
you-
focused.
Felix, you're really focused on the actual conversation itself.
That makes sense.
And Ryan, as you come down the stairs, they're loose wooden stairs. In the sense that they're not backed, they're just flats on a brace. And about halfway down, they hit the ceiling of the bar. So you can go about halfway down and like sneak around the corner and try and see, or you can just walk the whole way down. in this case, as you're going down, every single step lets out a pretty noisy squeak.
I'm upset.
At what point do I see Ryzen?
Who? Ryan?
Yeah, Ryan, sorry. It keeps minimizing, and I really don't know why.
No, you're good. You would probably, given your focus, you would probably catch Ryan about at the, like, 6th to the last step down.
Okay. Ah, my fucking alarm's going off.
As you guys, so Ryan, as you're going downstairs, you can hear the voices both stop.
Damn.
Mental facepalm.
Dorton, there are many folks injured here. Some dead, some dying, some that will not survive until morning. This conversation is better suited to the congregation itself. If you would, take your stone and I'll meet you over there shortly. Desmond, I'm warning you. Housing them is dangerous. Dorton, go. Fine. Then you, and Felix, you watch Dorton put something under his cloak and he walks out.
Curious gremlin noises.
Ryan, you are now at the 6th from the bottom step. Your foot is exactly at Felix's head.
Felix turns. Gives him, like, you know how, like, when two people are, like, sneaking around in the quiet and, like, some of them steps in something noisy and you turn and go, like, what the fuck? Like, but quietly.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of give her that expression.
Okay.
Do I see you? Do I
Your
even
foot's
see
near my
Felix?
head.
It's
Yeah, but
Oh, were you gonna step on me?
are you,
No,
are
no,
you
no.
hiding?
yes.
No. Well, yeah, but.
And you are stealth to hell.
I'm not see you.
Oh, I'm max stealth. No.
You are max stealth.
I try to give you a little shh with the finger,
Okay.
even if you don't see it.
So as you
Shit.
hear the step next to your head squeak directly into your ear, you sort of look up and you see Ryan, like, sort of trying to creep down the stairs, and behind him you see Balasar and Natfi. They're
Oh
at the
my
top
God.
still.
Can I make like as subtle and like subtle, but like pay attention to me, like motion as I can, trying to tell them to go back up the stairs.
Yeah, if you want.
All right, hold on. So, I'm aware that I'm being loud.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
You're not
I-
particularly.
Yeah.
You're doing that thing where you're trying to sneak downstairs, and every step you wince a little bit because you're like, "Fuck,
Yeah, that's
someone's
exactly
gonna hear
what
me."
I'm imagining.
Yeah.
Can I do like a perception check just to look around?
Sure.
Okay.
Roll away.
Just oh, 22. Natural crit.
Nat-
Natural
nat-
crit? Yeah.
It's just
Nat 20.
Nat
Okay.
20 with the 2.
All right. So you're at about the 6th step from the bottom. If you were to sit on the step above that, your head is just under the ceiling of the tavern floor itself, so you can see out across. You actually watched as Dorton put this thing into his coat and left, and you just see Desmond sort of standing exasperated at the bar, facing away. His hands are on the bar, kind of outspread, and you can tell he's gripping the edge of it pretty hard.
Alright. He's clearly upset over the conversation. And the thing he put in his cloak was...
You don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
Nope.
Alright.
No idea.
And the other brother left?
Dorton? Yeah.
Doran?
Yeah, Dorton walked out.
I guess I'll go check on Desmond, see how he's clearly distraught.
Okay.
Sure, I'll do that, yeah.
I can't really come back downstairs without being sus, so I guess.
You're
Stay up
already
here.
downstairs.
Well, I mean, like,
Yeah.
what it?
You're behind the staircase.
Right. I can't really come out and check, so I'll stay here and just watch you go.
You could do a lot of things.
You can still go out.
You can do anything you want to do.
I want to look honest.
In the
I won't come
meantime,
back down.
Balasar and Nephew, what are you guys doing?
What? I don't think there's anything dangerous going on, so I'm going to head back to the room.
Okay. So you relax your stance and just kind of walk back to the room. You're still careful to make sure
Yeah.
you don't wake anybody, but nothing too exciting.
Considering the fact that I really couldn't make out anything, and Balasar's clearly not worried, I'm following him.
Okay. All right. Cool. So you guys head back to the room, kind of get situated for the evening.
Yeah.
All right. Ryan, you start tromping down the stairs. Because at this point, like, what's there to sneak about, I guess?
Yeah, there's no reason to be quiet. Everyone's
Cool.
Well, there is a reason, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, you're halfway down the stairs already. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to Desmond, and since he looks all distraught, upset, I'm gonna ask him, "Hey, you alright? I heard."
Yeah.
I'm making hand motions. I heard, fighting?
You didn't hear.
I didn't hear words, I just heard sounds. Just didn't sound good.
My brother came to visit, and we don't get along very well. Nothing to worry about, though. It's just family drama.
Are you sure you don't want to talk about it? I heard talking about things makes you feel better.
If only that were the case. We've tried many times, and unfortunately, he and I do not see eye to eye. He's concerned. He's concerned for the town, given the statue's destruction, and he's concerned about you all.
Us?
Yes.
Is it because we're not human?
That's one.
Like,
It's one way to put it. I would have said not local, but
I mean, yeah.
but
I'm not from around here.
I can tell. Where do you hail from? He's trying to make like light conversation.
Oh fuck. From around.
Around, yes.
Do not.
Shit.
Yes, I suppose most are from around. I'm
I don't
sorry,
really
I didn't mean to pry.
No, it's fine. I don't really like talking about where I'm from completely. Not good stuff happened.
I understand. The past is best left in the past, I say.
Yeah, yep. Anyways, but you know, I've been around, and I like to say that I'm from around. It's positive.
Is the room to your liking?
Oh yeah, I like the chair.
Yes, I apologize. He's not sure if you're serious or not.
No, I'm being serious.
No, he can't tell. I wasn't. Well, we didn't have much as far as additional accommodations, as you can see. I apologize that all we have available is single bed and chair. If you'd like, I might find an additional blanket somewhere.
Oh, you don't have to worry about any of that. I used to sleep on the ground a lot, so a chair's way better than the ground.
Very well. Well, I suppose it is getting a bit late. Perhaps rest is in order for all of us.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to say, I don't really have family, but I kind of understand not being able to see eye to eye with, you know, people you grew up with, basically.
Yes, I.
They're not laughing.
No, I know. I know. Trust me, I
Um,
can read that part.
and fuck,
Well.
I'm awkward. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Well, with luck.
I'm sure your brother loves you and
Well,
only means the best.
well, with luck, perhaps both of us can see the better in people.
Yeah.
Please
And
enjoy your evening.
you too. Sleep well.
Yes, I will try.
Whew. Ryan just like sighs out while they're leaving. They're like, fuck, I messed that up. And just goes back upstairs.
When Ryan passes, Felix just kind of trots quietly after.
Oh, where did you come from?
Oh, let's not talk about it. I got something to tell you though.
As you both head upstairs, roll me a perception check.
You know, I've just pressed the button and yet I've lost it once more.
12.
Got it. I got it. Don't you 12 me. I just rolled a 1.
Cool. You
I
guys.
was trying not to burp.
I got a 20, and then now I get 1s, and
Lol.
that was my good roll for the night. So I'm going down.
That's fine. All right, so you guys retire back to the room.
Fuck.
For a while, I have to do a prayer. It's
Okay.
required. I'm sitting on the bed reciting a prayer in Draconic.
Okay.
And I'm kind of by the window doing my own prayer.
Okay.
Do we walk in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're walking in on
Oh, okay.
praying time.
Felix doesn't know what's happening, so he just kind of fake prays. It's like when you go to church as a kid with your parent and you see what they're doing, you just try and copy.
Yeah.
I just pictured.
Oh, everyone's on their knees. Okay, I guess we're on our knees.
So I literally just pictured you walking in, seeing both of them, finding a spot on the floor, sitting down cross-legged, putting your hands on your ankles, closing your eyes, and then opening one of them to look at everybody.
100%. That's exactly what happened. I just kind of like look at Ray and like, come on.
Nah, I just go in my chair. Fuck prayer.
Well, I'm trying to be a good noodle. I assumed it was a common thing to do, I guess, in the room, so I'll just crack an eye open and watch the both of them until they both ease up.
Cool. Balasar is speaking a language you don't understand. And I don't believe it. Natfi, is your prayer vocal?
I'm kind of muttering to myself,
Okay.
so it's not terribly loud.
Okay. And it'd be in common, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not
yeah,
being
for Talos.
very loud either, but it's also in Draconic.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So Felix, you can tell that they're both speaking, because you have pretty damn good hearing. Balasar, like I said, is a language you don't understand, and Natfi is too quiet for you to make out, but you can tell it's common.
Okay. I will mutter words.
Cool.
Nothing that makes sense.
Rutabaga
Not even
barbecue.
words, just muttering.
Rutabaga barbecue. Football.
Desmond's an asshole.
Pig's leather.
No, Desmond.
No, we like Desmond.
No, we like Desmond. The
Desmond's
other
the,
one.
yeah, Desmond's the
Dorton.
good one. Dorton's the asshole.
Not Desmond. Yes, Dorton.
Dorton the dork.
Yeah, that's a good way to think of it.
Dorton's
Yeah.
a fucking douchebag.
All right. Does anybody want to do anything before bed?
When everyone eases up, I want to tell them about the conversation I heard.
Okay. Go right ahead.
Well, they all heard it. Well, the
I know.
players did. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I tell you guys what happened.
My prayer is done.
Cool.
I'm finishing up.
Oh, okay. I'll wait until after. I don't want to interrupt.
It seems important.
It seems important. Because I'm also doing it, and I'm not sure how long I'm supposed to sit here for.
Okay. Well, I let out a sigh and look up.
Where are you facing, Nathy?
I was facing out the window.
Out the window? Roll me
Yeah,
a perception
so-
check when you open your eyes.
I'm completely oblivious. I rolled a 1.
Okay.
See the rain.
Your vision's obscured by the rain on the window. So you don't really see anything out of the ordinary outside.
Yeah.
Casey, what's wrong?
Okay.
No, come. I'll let you out.
Alright. Prayers are finished. If you want to do anything amongst yourselves, feel free.
So Desmond
Doran's
and
racist.
Dorcas. Oh, okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
That. I mean, we all knew Doran was racist. I feel like at this point.
He's a prick.
Yeah. They were like fighting. Were you downstairs?
I
'Cause
was.
you just showed
almost
up.
stepped on me.
I did not see you.
I know. So the statue's broken, and well, you guys knew that, but like, Doran
Yeah.
says the gems are broken, and he says it's our fault.
Yeah, he's racist.
Yeah, he's racist.
Obviously,
He's,
it
he
would be
says
our
that
fault.
everything's bad happening because we showed up. So we should do something really, really good to make him look bad.
We helped the whole tavern.
Yeah, but we have to
And
go
we killed the goblins. And I'm like making angry hand motions.
get... I'm like, all right, well, you got me there. But he still thinks it's our fault. And he's wrong.
Alright. Well,
'cause
you
I
can
don't-
suck my dick.
Oh, this is true.
I suppose he is physically capable
Oh,
of
yeah,
that.
that's not proper physics. What was I gonna say? But you don't like him.
I don't mean that in a loving way.
Oh, I see.
I don't
like,
know
I
how
want to stop
explain that.
myself from talking.
But I mean, we should fix this, I guess, to the best of our abilities.
And then leave.
Yeah,
An asshole.
then leave. Or
Or-
no, yeah. I don't wanna.
Well, there's nothing really to. Well, we can fix the statue and then, or fix the statue. We can kill the other people, the goblins or whatever. And then we can, because there's really not much to help out with if Dickbag's gonna close the door on us all the time.
Well, we could glue the statue together. Wasn't that
Oh, that's
your
true. Where can we
plan?
get glue? Yeah. Where do we get glue around here? Well, we can ask Desmond in the morning.
Well, no, because we gotta go kill the goblins in the morning. Maybe.
Well, yeah, like, well, maybe we can get it on the way back though.
True.
Assuming the goblins don't have glue lying around.
They might.
They might.
They probably don't, though.
Yeah,
Anyways,
be sure. We can look.
yeah. I feel like this whole town is probably not not good with non-human people. Except, they fucking love Dragonborns.
Apparently.
And like I motioned to Balthazar. For some reason. Which is, I mean, no offense to you, I think you're super cool. I just find it weird that they don't like anyone else, but they think, dragons are cool.
Dragons
Dragonborn.
are cool.
Yeah, I'm just saying, So is, Tiefling boy over here. And, me.
Bro, They're all just curious.
As far as I'm concerned, everyone's interesting.
I don't know. It seemed like everyone was in love with you, Balthazar. uh, but
Hmm.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Crap. Uh,
So
I
eloquent.
yeah. We should, definitely help out the town, despite them not trusting us. I'm pretty sure, uh, douchebag McGee is probably poisoning the minds of the rest of the congregation or whatever that we're horrible people. But if we help out to the best of our ability, I'm sure they'll see. Unfortunately, uh,
Hey,
us and
Natfi,
Hey,
roll me a religion check and an arcana check.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
oh, it's because I said congregation.
16 in religion after my +4, and 20 on Arcana.
Holy shit.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
Damn, can I
Upon
borrow those dice?
upon hearing Felix's story, or at least the story of the statue and the world pillars, you recognize some of this scripture as familiar. In fact, one such statue stands in the town you are from.
Yeah, there's something like that in Cirencester.
What's that? Oh wait, you saying
Uh,
that actually?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's where I'm from. We had one for Talos.
The Talus.
Talos is the deity that I serve. He's god of storms.
What was
So
the name of the? Did you know?
Shantea,
Shantea. Okay.
goddess of agriculture.
And then Felix just kind of like motions the window. She's like, "Oh, so this is your thing?"
I'm pretty familiar.
No, I
You
meant the
could
ring.
say. uh, well, I mean, I would assume that this would have something to do with Talos.
So
I
then what do we do?
Do you think your statue is gonna be broke like goblins
God
or
damn it, Casey.
other creatures?
it's definitely something that would cause concern. So I feel like I should give word to at least to the order at to the order of the Divine Tempest. At, if is there any way for me? Question to DM: is there
Yep.
any way for me to send a missive to Thunderfield?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that. You'd basically hire a porter to send off before you, like, ahead of you. Your trip took several days. Probably close to 3. But yeah, you could definitely send a missive out prior to your departure if you were going to go that way.
Um,
They're usually carried by either dedicated messengers, or you can send it with a merchant caravan, or you can send it with an in your case, let me see here. Where are you? You could attempt an animal handling and like send a like a messenger pigeon type deal. In this
What?
case, it would be like a hawk.
Do I want to send a hawk out into the storm?
You could. It's just a case of, is that something you would be comfortable doing?
I will get a merchant in the morning.
Okay. Can do. With that, is everybody cool with going to bed, or is there any other conversation you wanted to have?
I have a question for Nat D.
Go ahead.
Do you think this was sabotage then?
It's forces are definitely working against us, unfortunately.
Okay, that's the only question I had.
Anybody else?
Nah, Ryan spoke too much already, and they're dumb, so.
Nope. Okay.
Felix says I'm a world filter, so that's why he never
That's fine.
shuts up.
That's fine. With that, everybody is going to take a long rest, and everybody's level 2. So EXP I'm going to hand out during long rests, basically end of a day. It's going to be sort of accumulated experience. It's handled by milestones. So what I'm going to do is once you've completed a milestone and then conducted a long rest, at that long rest everyone's going to level up.
Okay.
So as of right now, everybody go ahead and click yourselves up to level 2. Make sure everything is refreshed to full. If you have questions on leveling up, it's in the editor. So hit the hammer and anvil at the top of your character sheet.
Oh. Okay. Oh, level 2.
Yeah, level 2.
Oh, I got some stuff.
You get some HP, you get some
I get
other
something called
stuff.
the key.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ, you scared the fuck
An
out of me.
unarmored move.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
I love you.
How do
Wait,
I
what?
save, or is it automatic?
It will automatically save when you go back to your character sheet. Just make sure you go through the entire list of things. Because
Do I
you
press
start...
the plus sign?
Huh?
There's a plus sign. Do I press it?
On yours? If you want to read, if you want to read more info about it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's just to get a drop down for all the information on like what you got as you leveled up. But it'll also automatically calculate your new max health. And it will also add any new abilities that you may have onto your character sheet, such as in the monk's case, you start getting Flurry of Blows, Patient Defense, Step of the Wind, which is like your it's the monk stances in Final Fantasy XIV. It's literally
I'm not good at Monk in 14.
it's
Fuck.
literally
You
just different
have to get good.
stances. And you have a certain number of key points that you could use to augment your attacks and stuff. So now you no longer just do 1d4 plus your strength. You do other stuff as well, as long as you have the key points to do so.
Oh, key points. You can spend key points to fuel key features. Ha ha ha. You have 2 points for short rest, and your key save DC is 10.
Let's see.
Did I forget to feed my cats? Ow!
It sounds like it.
Yeah. I had him in my lap, and then he fucking hit my junk.
Danley, you get Font of Magic, which is your flexible casting information. And you get sorcery points to augment your spells in specific ways. For example, you can use these sorcery points to double cast if you need to.
Okay.
You can also use them to... you can convert a spell slot into sorcery points to cast multiple like cantrips. So for example, if you sacrifice a first level spell, you can cast a bunch of cantrips instead by
Okay.
using more sorcery points. You also get things like, this is later on, but you also get stuff where you can augment it to be an automatic critical and stuff. So it gets fucking crazy. It's real good.
Yeehaw.
Okay. Wait, where's the mana font you
I
said?
have 13
Uh,
HP points.
It's called Font of Magic.
Font of Magic?
Yeah, on your character sheet, it should be under... It should be under your actions, under all. You have actions in combat, and then sorcery points. You have 2 sorcery points that you can spend. If you click on where it says you have 2 sorcery points, it'll pull up a window, and that'll give you all the information on that.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah. It's good, dude. And then... Ooh, Elo got access to Divine Smite and Spellcasting.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Don't my
I also get to choose a fighting style.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you sure do. What is what?
What's Fufu get?
Let's see.
Some sick ass shit. Got reckless attack and danger
Great.
sense.
I forget what Reckless Attack does.
I get advantage if I roll and I don't like it. I get advantage, but
You do have to call
they
that
have
out.
advantage.
You
Yeah.
do have to call that out prior to attacking.
Yeah.
If you are going to use it, you have to call it before the attack. You cannot use it just because you rolled a 2.
Yeah. And
I've had a barbarian
then-
do that, and it was the most annoying thing in the universe. So I'm just saying it now.
oh no, don't worry. I'm good at that. 90% of the time I forgot I even have it. So and then but
Fantastic.
then I lose my defense. Basically they have advantage on the next attack.
Yep.
And danger sense is also just there.
Yeah, Danger Sense is cool though.
Danger Sense
Yeah.
sounds awesome.
I get,
Danger Sense.
I get advantage on fucking dex save stuff. I think is it dex save?
I
Yeah,
believe it's deck saves.
yeah. As long as I'm not blinded or deafened or
Yes.
incapacitated.
I've got one hell of athletics and acrobatics modifier.
Hell yeah, you do.
Fuck yeah, I love being a wolf. And a monk.
And then Ella, do you fully understand all your stuff that you got?
I'm kind of reading.
Okay, cool.
Wait, do I need to like
Uh,
fill these 2 boxes in or not?
no. So that's when you use them. You click that to know that it's been expended.
Ah.
Also, I believe. You get to learn a new spell too.
Woo!
You get to learn a new 1st level spell. And this is through communion with Talos during your prayer. And the same is true for Balasar. During your prayers, you commune with your given deity, and this is what bestows this power upon you.
That would be Bahamut.
Bahamut and Talos.
Bahamut.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So I guess me and Fufu are just like, I want to kill people better.
It's more that your experiences in combat sort of attune what you're able to do. So for example, like you've learned a more efficient way to punch / defend. Like you were in that big, melee where you were fighting this one goblin forever, and you learned how to move your body differently throughout all those motions, dodging and attacking. You were like, wait, this isn't working, I can change this. Okay.
Divine Smite is fucking...
Divine Smite is the tits. I love that thing. It's so good. It's so good.
I cannot wait to see this first.
Hey, Juno.
Yeah.
Remember how you were saying that you were surprised that I didn't take mage armor?
Yeah.
It's because I was planning on getting it when I
Good.
got my next spell.
Good. It's such a good spell, dude. It's just free armor for 8 hours. You just cast it and forget it. Cool. All right. Awesome. All right. I'm gonna pull up everybody's character sheets. Just make sure everything is in order. Boo 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 boo.
I realized I didn't put it in last time. I put the shawl that I got
Into other
in my bag
other inventory.
along with my necklace.
Okay. Cool. Where is that?
For me, it's under
Other possessions. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Remember the description of that, because it may come into play later.
It was blue, I think.
It is blue.
It is
Oh,
blue.
my lay on
is-
hands can restore 10.
Yeah,
Uh,
you get 5
how
per
do I
level.
I need to go find that right now, or I'm gonna forget again.
It is, I believe, blue and silver trimmed.
Okay, Hey, what the hell? It didn't save.
What didn't save?
Okay. Blue shawl with silver trimmed.
There you
It's no iron, so it's good.
go.
It's like sparkly.
All right.
How-
Sparkle, sparkle.
How do I choose like spells?
So in your editor, at character level, under class, you can click the drop down for spells and click the drop down for known spells, and it'll tell you all the spells that you know, because you have learned all of these abilities, but you can only prepare 2 of them. You can change what is prepared every time you take a long rest. So if, for example, you took like command and you're like, wow, I never used that, there's no reason for me to take that, you can remove it at your next long rest and change it over.
Okay.
Oh boy, I can't wait to use all this fancy new shit.
Yeah. I wanted to get you guys to level 2 because this is where combat starts getting way more interesting, because there's a lot more to do.
Ooh,
And it means
step
that the
up
classes
wind.
start actually being individualized and way more interesting than swing, sword, hit thing.
Yeah, what the fuck? Ella learned how to smite.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'm gonna light some people up.
In the name of the Emperor!
Ella was like, all I did was heal this one idiot. Can I have something cool? And Bahamut's like, say no more, fam.
Truthfully, it's probably more of a case of he actually he actually called upon that ability and actually communed with Bahamut in order to use Lay on Hands, and thus he's gained a deeper connection with that deity. If you wanted like a lore reason as to why.
Just saying, if you hear something that sounds like answers, run. Just run. I won't judge you.
If you hear me say Gollum, just get out of there.
Oh my God,
Fuck!
I'm leaving. I've been gone for 8 years.
Just
like that
run
cartoon
and don't
thing.
look back.
Yeah, it's like the cartoon thing where you turn and it's just like a poorly made stuffed version. Gone.
It's just
It's
a
actually-
Naruto log.
It's actually just like a cloud of dust in the shape of Felix's body.
I forgot my waffles.
What?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I didn't make them. I just realized I'm hungry now. I'm like,
Oh.
damn.
It's cool. Guess what I didn't
Murder
do?
Time?
Eat. Is it
Oh
what?
my god. Is it murder time?
No. You guys are waking up in the tavern.
Fook. Oh yeah, we have to get there first.
So everybody's rested. It's the next morning. It's probably 6:30, maybe 7. It's pretty damned early. But it's long enough that you've all had a long rest. And you awaken to the storm having passed. And everything's, I mean, pretty normal. It's the tavern's in about the same shape it was in the evening. The clergymen are sort of finding their way back to continue trying to heal those that need healed, and remove whatever bodies may need to be removed that didn't make it through the night. Good morning.
Good morning.
Blessings.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Big stretch.
Big stretch.
Big
Just like a
stretch.
dog.
100%. Nice lot of satisfying pops too, and the big yawn.
Yeah. All right. So, we'll start the day. Excuse me.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you gotta open the door.
Come in.
Desmond pushes the door open. He's got a tray with some cups on it, and it's pretty obviously, either tea or coffee. It's hard to say. It's pretty dark, whatever it is. Ah, you're awake. Morning to you. I hope the accommodations were sufficient. I know it wasn't ideal for 4.
I had a great night. And he needs it.
Anyhow, right. I'll leave this here for you all. If you could, when you are prepared, meet me downstairs. I'd like to talk with all of you for a brief moment.
Okay.
And he looks pretty worried.
Oh no.
Mm.
Mm.
He-
Okay.
He turns and heads out the door and closes it behind him.
Well, that looks concerning, to say the least.
You think we're in
Yeah.
trouble?
Why would we be in trouble?
I don't know.
No, I don't think we're in trouble.
Maybe his brother's still pissed at him. Give
I
him the cup.
Props.
His brother is an incompetent fool.
So far, Felix like Balsar the most.
Wow.
Well, Balsar healed him too
That's true.
when he was being a big dumb doofus.
I'm gonna take a cup and sniff it.
It doesn't smell familiar to many of the things that you've drank. It is. It's hard to describe. It's spicy almost.
Is it?
Oh god, is it chai? Can I sniff it?
Sure.
Okay. What do I roll here? Can I sniff it? Is
Yeah.
there anything I know?
Yes,
Really?
most likely.
Oh no. Can I
Roll
smell
me.
it?
Roll me a perception check.
That's not a good sign. I know it. The country bumpkin should never know. I rolled a 17. What is in
Cool.
my hands right now?
It's a cinnamon Earl Grey, basically.
Oh fuck! I love that in real life.
It's a homemade
right now.
it's a homemade tea, that Desmond hands out to folks in the mornings, as part of trying to keep things as normal as possible given the circumstances.
Is there one for everyone?
Yeah, there's 4 cups.
Okay.
4 cups and,
Felix.
a little kettle.
Okay. Felix relays. It's tea. It's cinnamon tea.
I take a cup and I begin drafting a missive.
Cool.
I'm just gonna
Uh,
sit there and drink my tea.
Cool. Nothing really occurs over the
I'm not
course of.
drinking it.
You're not drinking it.
No, it's spicy. I hate cinnamon. No.
It is pretty strong smelling. That's fair.
I don't like. It's too strong for him, and also as a principle, I do not like cinnamon flavored drinks.
Perfect. That works out great.
We're gonna have
Um,
a rough time.
As you all kind of, situate yourselves and prepare for the day and drink your tea, you can see out the window. It's bright, but it is foggy. It's a pretty dense fog. It's sitting a couple of feet off the ground, maybe. It would hinder visibility, but not to the point of detriment. It's just kind of hazy.
Is it
Hmm.
muggy?
What's out there?
What does your elden eye see?
Do I roll a perception?
Oh, I could look. I want to see
Yeah.
with elven eyes.
I just want to know if it's muggy.
Can't really tell from inside, but it's
Can-
definitely wet.
Can I open the window?
Sure.
Can I kind of correlate this to something happening with Talos? Like, can this be a cause for concern for me?
Roll me a religion check.
Pray, boy.
It's just a knowledge check.
No, I'm just an asshole.
18.
Cool. The fog itself is pretty standard. As far as the weather was concerned, last night it got really cold compared to what was expected, given that it's spring. The sun's kind of beating down on the rest of it. It's just natural fog. You don't see any real reason for concern.
Okay.
It's just very thick because the temperature change was so drastic between night and day.
Then, if it's not cause for concern, I get ready to go hire my porter.
Cool, cool. Anybody else?
I
Okay.
finished with my tea and prepare to head downstairs.
All right.
I'm gonna follow after them.
Okay.
Trot,
Yeah,
trot.
I'll just follow.
Cool. So the four of you kind of make your way down. You know, some doors are cracked open. You can hear some conversations and stuff. Nothing of major interest. Just people sort of recounting what happened, making sure that others are okay. As you make your way downstairs, there's a lot more people in the downstairs. Looks like it might be like family members and such that have come in now that people are recovering or otherwise. You can definitely hear like the soft cries of people that have now been widowed or have lost family members. Otherwise, there's a lot of energy in the downstairs right now. And as you sort of hit the bottom of the steps, you hear footsteps come up behind you and good morning. How did you find your tea?
It's quite
Oh,
good.
it was
Thank you.
It was very good.
fantastic.
Felix just nods.
Excellent. Are you off this morning? Oh,
I feel like we should probably be on our way as soon as possible to go kill things.
kill
If I
things.
may inquire, I would like to send a missive to Thunderfield Spire.
Thunderfield Spire. Thunderfield Spire. Yes, absolutely. Let me. Do you have a message of some kind to send? I can find. Let's see. He looks around. Tell you what, I will find you someone. Sorry, I'm a little scattered this morning.
I understandably so. And I appreciate your cooperation with this.
And he stops and thinks for a second. Yes. Yes, Brian could probably take it. He's heading eastward. I don't know if he'll head through Thunderfield Spire, but in Cirencester, yes?
Yes, that is correct.
Ah, good. Yes, he will actually be making port over there. So yes, I can send Brian along. And he waves to an individual, and this sort of lanky dude comes up. He's nothing super special. He's just kind of a traveler. Brian, this gentleman has a message to send, and if you would be so kind as to do so, and just drop it off at sorry, what did you say? Thunderfield Spire?
Thunderfield Spire.
Thunderfield Spire. If you could drop it at Thunderfield Spire on your way through Cirencester, that would be fantastic. I would much appreciate it. And I'm sure he would as well.
As would I.
Brian kind of shifts and... Yeah, alright.
I like this guy.
Ain't,
Just offhand, not
ain't
saying.
free, though.
Oh, I got paid.
Of
Mm,
course. I have. Where's my inventory? Hold on. Forgot where my inventory went. Oh, there it is.
it ran away.
My inventory ran away.
2 gold.
2 gold. That's fine.
2 gold.
I'm glad you guys have money.
One,
Just
can I try to persuade him for less?
Sure. Yeah. Start persuading. These are my favorite things.
Oh, it ain't gonna work.
Would you roll?
A 4,
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
even with my +3.
Ooh.
all right. 2 gold.
Damn.
it is.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
I hand him 2 gold coins.
He sort of holds out his hand expectantly and... Thank you.
ASMR.
All right, so he puts the 2 coins in his pocket. What's this message I'm delivering?
It is about the statue that fell over here. I am concerned that that Cirencester may very well be in danger.
Did you write it down, or am I supposed to just remember that?
I drafted a letter.
Great, that'll work. All right, well, I guess I'll, Desmond, I'll be heading on my way, and, did you need anything else before I go? No, I didn't. Have a safe travels. Lord knows the roads are dangerous these days. Yeah, whatever. He leaves.
I love him.
I like him.
That's my true love right there. Damn it! I have to follow him.
I appreciate his apatheticness.
He doesn't give two shits. And as Brian walks out, he grabs an apple from a tray and just chomps into it and walks out the door. You didn't have to pay him that much.
Oh.
2 gold's extortion.
Is it?
Gold is a lot,
I don't
Yeah,
know how
a
money
lot,
works.
yeah.
especially for
Yeah.
a letter.
Gold is a lot.
Think of it this way: a stamp nowadays is 50 cents.
That's true.
That's like
Well,
charging.
he's also
That's like
putting his-
charging someone $10.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Life
You got
in
ripped
danger.
off.
Well, I mean, take a look at me.
Fair. Well, whatever. Well, all right. Have you eaten? Before you leave, I'd like to at least provide you that.
We have not.
We have not, no.
Fantastic. Well, not exactly, but there should be space at the table over there. If you'll have a seat, I'll bring some food out straight away.
Thanks.
And
I
Desmond,
appreciate it.
kind of hurries off behind the bar. And he starts sort of shouting at people.
Start walking towards the table.
Cool, cool.
I just trot after the group.
Do you think we'll ever meet that guy again?
Probably not.
Oh.
Well, he has to bring the message back, doesn't he?
Hmm?
I don't know how it
Hmm.
works.
I don't know.
Nappy,
So you're saying I have
that's
a chance?
That's a
If they
question
have
for
a-
you.
If they have a message, if they have a message back,
If they have a message back, then maybe.
yeah, then you could see him again, I guess.
Ryan just wistfully stares into the sky like, oh man, what a guy.
He is confused, a little bit concerned, but trying not to show that.
I'm just kind of shaking my head.
I'm
All
the
right.
horny one in the group.
So you all have a seat at the table, and in short order, you know, Desmond comes back with like another much larger tray, and it's got, you know, all kinds of food on it. It's got eggs, bread, more tea, juice, pitcher of water, fried meat of some kind. And he just kind of sets it on the table, and his daughter Cecilia is right there with him. Cecilia, darling, if you could top them off with water, thank you. I hope this will provide the energy you need, and I do apologize for the quick accommodations. I do hope you don't have to just be nice on my account.
Oh no, by all means. I wish not to trouble.
Yeah, it's all G.
What kind of eggs are these?
Chicken?
Okay.
Standard chicken eggs?
Okay,
He's-
I was just curious.
He's very
I think-
confused by your question.
I-
I know what it was as the DM, but he's very confused.
Were you concerned they
I-
were dragon eggs?
No.
I thank his daughter for filling my water glass.
She smiles meekly and kind of eyes your ears a little bit and just stays put.
I wiggled them.
I'm
Uh-oh.
shoving food in my mouth.
Cecilia, darling, it's not. I'm sorry. It's rude to stare.
It's okay.
Please.
She's nice about it.
She needs to learn manners. I'm sorry. She's very, very smart, but unfortunately a little less so in social circumstances. I did, while you eat, and I apologize for bringing this up, I did want to speak with all of you, if you have a moment. I admit this breakfast wasn't entirely altruistic.
Eh,
I'm listening.
I am not, but I'm also like slowly reaching for the meat.
Yeah, I put down my fork. And...
Nah, I'm eating still.
You
while-
eating? I'm eating.
I'm a forest gremlin. I'm giving him my attention, but I'm fucking eating.
You're just
Yeah,
nodding with like
I'm-
ham in your
I'm-
mouth.
Yeah, I'm nodding with like
but,
I assume you said fried meat. I assume bacon. I don't know what it is. What is it?
Roll me a nature check.
Oh no, I'm terrified now, and I also don't know where nature is. I found it. Is 15 enough to
Yeah.
know what I'm eating?
Oh yeah, you've tasted it before.
Oh,
It's just pork.
okay.
It's just
Oh my
salted
God.
pork. Nothing exciting.
Okay.
Other than that on the table, there's chicken and then eggs.
I eat the meat.
I'm eating the eggs.
Eat the meat
Haha.
and I drink my cup
Um,
of water.
So I'm kind of listening concernedly because I feel like this is kind of important.
I spoke with Dorton last night, whom you've all met. Did Felix appraise you of everything?
Mm. Yeah.
Well, he showed
Yes.
he showed me the tablet that the statue held. And as you may well know, you especially, my tiefling friend, you may well know that it was inset with several precious gems.
That's correct. I can imagine so.
No, you actually did see them.
Okay. So yeah.
Well, he brought the tablet over, and where those gems once were is now stone. And so I'm a little put off.
I kind of stop in my track, like,
I don't know what would cause such a thing, but I worry that he may not be wrong. At least pertaining to the safety of this village. You say you have a task today. May I ask what that is?
I believe we were going back to.
We were going to the goblin
Yeah.
stronghold.
I thought as much. And it does give me some comfort. Do you know where to find them?
I was gonna ask you.
Being that you're not local, I can't say I'm surprised. Well, give me a moment. And he stands up and hurriedly walks away.
Just kind of look at Naffy like, what's...
What's going on?
Did someone break them? We think someone stole them?
The board was damaged, basically. The town is in danger.
As you're explaining this, Desmond comes back with a piece of parchment. Can I put this down here real quick? There's like no space on the table.
You kind of move stuff around.
Yeah.
You hear like the clattering and clinking of, stuff on the table. Thanks.
No problem.
And he rolls out this piece of parchment and just, all right. And you can see that it's a map. It looks like a regional map of the area. All right, we're here. There's only 2 places I can think of that they may be. North of town, about a half day's ride, there's an abandoned keep. Goblins are known for making homes in previously existing structures and caves. I would say that's probably the most likely given their arrival in the north side of town. There's no longer a path to that keep. It was abandoned ages ago, in the old wars. I'd be amazed if it still stands, frankly. I haven't been outside the city in quite some time, given, as you can see, I have my hands full. Cecilia's kind of crept back up and is now like laying on his leg.
Aw,
Um,
the baby.
and so that would be my best guess. Unless it was only goblins, yes?
Oh,
There was
the
a hobgoblin.
too.
Hobgoblin.
There was two of them.
I thought there were 3.
There were 2
There
There
were
were
two.
2. Okay, well,
hobgoblins. Well, historically, hobgoblins are a little smarter than their infantry counterparts. They serve generally as tacticians and generals, so there's a chance, I suppose, that they could have come from the southwest and circled around, but maybe I don't know. But these would be the places I would start. Again, there's no path north to the keep, but if you leave town, head north about half a mile, you may pick up the stream, and you can probably follow the stream north. Southwest there is a path, but all it leads to is a cave. I don't know. I have no reason to believe that they might be there. Children go there all the time, and it's much closer, but I would imagine if anybody had gone there in the recent past, they'd be, well, no longer with us. He kind of looks up at all of you.
Felix like takes a hard look at the map for 10 seconds, or what everything is pointed out, whatever. And he's like, "Alright, I got it.
Do you?
I have a
Yeah.
great, I have an excellent memory for maps and geography, and can always recall the general layout, terrain, settlements, blah 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 blah. This is my thing. I'm not saying I know where they are. I'm saying I can lead us around this area now, kind of.
Oh, okay. I thought you
No.
meant like you know where they are. I'm like, oh, you got that?
Nah,
Alright.
I'm not that
Oh.
smart.
Mm.
I can just walk
That's why
around.
I said it to you.
Yeah, this is true.
I asked if there's a copy of the map if I could keep.
Yes, actually. You can take this one.
Okay.
And he hands it to you. I will draw up a regional map later. I did not do that for this session.
Sick.
I would warn you. If Hobbs attacked the village, there's probably more of them. Perhaps worse.
Ooh.
Hmm.
It's rare for hobgoblins to leave their lair. And I can only imagine if there were multiple here that there's something else afoot. But, I thank you for doing this.
Yeah, no problem.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You've done more than enough.
Yeah, I've got breakfast.
Yeah, done enough.
Wait. And he runs back behind the bar. And comes back. Take these with you. And he's holding a rack of small vials and bottles. I don't know that you'll need them, but I'd rather better, as they say, better safe than sorry. There. That
What
should,
are these?
so looking... Who wants to look into them?
I'll look at them.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to look at them. Roll me a medicine check.
A medicine?
Oh no.
Medicine check.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, 16. Never mind. I know what I was afraid of.
16.
I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 10.
Ace.
Two
High five.
16s
Hey.
and a 10. Actually, Eli, hate to do it to you. Roll with disadvantage.
Oh, you. What did I do?
You've never seen them before.
Oh, fuck. Alright, so I rolled a 16. Alright, I guess 16 was my bad roll. I rolled a 17.
Cool.
Yeehaw.
So inside the vials, they're about palm-sized. It looks like they're probably somewhere in the range of about the same size as if you were to use current terminology, like a nip.
Mhm.
Everybody knows what a nip is.
No, I don't.
They're the
Google that.
they're the teeny tiny bottles of alcohol you can get at a liquor store.
Oh,
They're
okay.
about that size.
Oh, we use
I know
those
what
in
that is.
tiramisu sometimes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Known as nips or nibs. They're about that size. They're filled with a slightly red tinged liquid. And inside each bottle there is a berry floating in the center. At a glance, you can tell it's health related. I will tell you right now, they are all lesser healing potions.
You mean Fufu know this?
Yes.
Or who knows this?
You and
Lesser
Fufu.
healing?
Let me. I believe that's what they are. Hang on. It's just a potion of healing. Sorry.
It's a D4, right?
2d4 plus 2.
How do we mark these?
You can add them to your inventory on your character sheet.
Alright, how many?
You go to equipment and hit manage equipment. You can search for. You can hit the drop down for add items, and you can search for potion of healing. And click add. It'll add one to your inventory. There are 4 of them.
Okay.
Okay, so one for each.
Yep.
Wow, thank you.
Yes. My wife is quite the apothecary. She actually brewed our ale, which I hope you come back and try sometime, under better circumstances.
I would like that.
After we kill the goblins.
I hope to hear good news from you all.
Oh, I know who she is.
Thanks, Mom.
Is that your wife?
No. Yeah, sure, that's Tina. No.
So the potions, sorry,
Yes.
they only have the greater, superior, and supreme. So
They
how do I
don't.
make a custom one?
There's
They-
there's
they
a
don't.
potion of healing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's the
supposed
very
to be
first
healing.
Equipment, manage equipment. About.
I press potions and then I just fucking shit.
Just type in potion of healing
I did.
in the filter, and you should have potion of healing greater, superior, supreme.
Wait, hold up.
I don't.
Where that?
Okay, look, I'm gonna show you.
It's in the player handbook.
I'm doing something wrong. I'm sorry, I'm dumb.
Turn off the filter.
Oh,
Don't filter by
Alright.
type because it's considered gear, not potion. That's your problem.
oh,
That's-
oh, I see it now.
Yep,
The
turn
fuck?
off the
Why would it
potion
be
filter.
here?
I don't know.
Okay.
Things are weird like that.
How many do we get?
1 apiece.
Cool. All right. Sorry.
No problem. Alright, awesome.
I have a hell of a carrying capacity.
Yes, you do.
Jesus
Walking
Christ.
tank.
You have a lot of things with you.
How do you tell what your capacity is?
So, go to the
Under
manage equipment, and
and then hit.
you go
I think
all the
you-
way down to custom items to encumbrance.
Oh yeah, encumbrance on the top, on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
What? I don't see.
Under
Oh,
under
carrying
manage
capacity.
equipment, all the way to the bottom. Encumbrance gives you your carrying capacity.
Oh, I found it. 225 pounds.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could push, drag, or lift 480 pounds.
Yup.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
No wonder why we moved that table, no problem.
Yep. Plus, you guys rolled a fucking
Probably could've lifted it
31.
with one- Yeah.
All right. There you go. You have all the information that you have been able to glean.
Okay. We'll set out after this then.
Fantastic. All right. breakfast passes without issue. You guys are topped off, ready to roll. What do you guys want to do?
So, the place you pointed out on the map, the old keep or whatever.
Yes,
That's where he said the most likely place was.
that's correct.
Okay. Guess we should start heading that way then. We don't really have any leads to go on why they would be. We should start with their most likely, and then we can work our way over. Alright.
Discuss
Yeah.
amongst yourselves.
I see no problem with that.
Alright.
Makes the most sense to me.
I'm just like mentally recapping the map,
No worries.
trying to. So. Yeah, so we might as well just go where we think we're gonna. Like, worst case, just the goblins will be there, and then once we do that, we can go try and find the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Worst case, no one will be there and we'll look stupid.
And wasting time.
It's also a possibility.
Yes.
Well, Desmond's smart, unlike his brother.
Yeah.
So
He's trustworthy.
I have faith in him. Okay. I guess we're gonna go.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Anybody want to do anything in town prior? Or just start heading north?
I think I did everything I needed to. So
Yeah, I have
Maybe
nothing to do.
Maybe see if there's any hunters around. Could ask them a couple questions.
Hunters?
Uh-huh. They would know more of the land.
Yes, I suppose that would be plausible. There are... Well, north end of town is also home to... What the hell was his name? Hang on.
You started speaking Desmond's voice. Just the cup break would be fucking good.
You could probably speak with Varys north of town. He lives just outside of the fence, but I don't know that he would be there given the circumstances. Other than that, Jules might be your other option. He's one of our trappers. He lives just south of the tavern here. But those are the only people I can think of. Most of our hunting is, most of the meat that we come across here is livestock, so there's not a lot of actual hunting, and the town guard usually takes care of the beasts. Oh.
Well, we can just head out if you guys want to. If he's there, we can stop and ask him. If not, head out.
Sounds good to me.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. Alright, so leaving the tavern, you guys walk out into the daylight. It's probably, say, about 8 a.m. now. Looking out, you can definitely see everything's kind of hazed over. You can see, a lot of the gore and, damage has been washed away by the rain, thankfully. But you can also see, a few people sort of milling about near the broken ruin of the statue. You also see up where the fairground was. All the stalls are still set up, but in the middle of the clearing where the stalls were set, you can see people piling onto what appears to be some kind of wooden structure. Bodies of the dead. Whether it's goblin or human, it's just whatever died. Everybody roll me a perception check that may have looked that way.
A 5.
15.
Of one.
Felix.
Wide.
Wow. Well, given it's foggy, Felix, you notice that the purple tent is completely gone.
That was the person who had the really fancy stuff?
Yep.
Mm.
That tent is completely gone. Like it never existed. Um,
Wonder where he went.
Home.
Yeah, but everyone else's garbage is here.
Home.
Uh,
Solid.
I don't even think you're going right now. It's just, his shit's gone.
They were very pricey.
Yeah. I don't know. Noted for later, I suppose.
I'm just getting sound so we don't just have.
Don't trust. It's kind of sus anyway.
Making your way north through town. You know, you come up to the edge of where the goblins broke through the fence. You can see the fence itself is in tatters. It's been completely destroyed. You've passed probably 3 houses on your way out, but there's nobody in this north end of town. It's completely deserted. Coming outside of town as you enter the sort of thick of the forest. Felix, are you leading the way?
Am I leading the way? I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah,
As
do
in
it.
The part. Okay.
As in the party.
Yeah, you,
You're the one that memorized the map.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm leading the way.
All right, roll me a survival check, and
Plus 2
also a nature check.
Okay, survival. I have 11. Nature. I have an 18.
Beautiful. So as you exit town, you start sort of looking around for, you know, anything that might lead you to believe that, you know, obviously the goblins came through here, but which way did they come from? With your survival check, you don't notice any prints. They must have washed away in the rain. But what you do notice with your nature knowledge is that some of the bark on the trees has been ripped on specific sides, as though someone brushed past it wearing armor or carrying something metal. And from the looks of it, the path continues northwest.
And it's heading like right into the town.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna lead him that way.
Alrighty. So heading northwest, continuing to follow these little, you know, hints and bits and pieces that you're picking up as you go along. Your nature check's going to be persistent throughout this travel.
Thank God. I'm not probably gonna roll that good for a while.
You do come across a creek running towards the town. This creek looks like it bows down into the town, but then strays away from it at the north corner, if you had to hazard a guess based on the map. It's sort of rolling, you know, light hills. There's nothing too drastic. The fog has mostly lifted, so things are pretty clear. But as far as around you, you don't really see or hear too much.
Okay. Is there more divots to follow?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That path looks like it follows the creek itself, straight along the near shore.
I'm gonna dip my feet in the water to try and kick off my scent, just in case. I don't know how good goblins smell, but
That's fair. You haven't encountered them before.
yeah, for my people, quote unquote, we have very good senses of smell. So if you kind of like dip your feet in the water, or like kind of muck your feet around, it's easier to kind of get by washing away the town smell. You guys should clean your feet.
Just the feet?
Just, like, yeah, pretty much. Just kind of like wash your scent off a little bit of the town, because you were walking in the town a lot. I don't know how good the smell is. I've never.
Okay.
Yesterday was the first time I saw them. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
And after that time, I keep leading them.
Cool, cool. So you guys continue northward. It's been probably about, since you left town, it's been about maybe an hour and a half, and there's still no sign of anything, though these markings on the trees are becoming, you know, they're becoming like weirdly more spread out. But they are still continuing in a given direction.
Okay.
Roll me. Everybody roll me perception checks.
6.
20.
Natural 20 or 20 with.
7.
I'm dumb as shit. I rolled a 2.
You're having a rough go on rolls, man.
Yeah, pull your hood up. Maybe you'll see something.
Ryan, was yours natural?
18 plus 2.
Okay, it was modified. Okay. Okay.
I would have freaked out if it was.
I figured.
not crit.
I just wanted to
would've
make
heard
sure.
You orgasm if it was.
Just I rolled the thing. Okay. Ryan, you can see stuff moving around in the underbrush, sort of in the surrounding area. There's like some low shrubbery and stuff like surrounding you. Grass in general and plant life is probably up to about your knees. Whatever's moving around out there doesn't look like it's very big at all. And thus, you know, you're not sure what it is though.
I don't think it's what?
Whatever it is isn't very large.
Goblins are kind of small. Hey, there's some shit over there.
Oh,
I
Some
look where they're pointing.
so why?
At a glance, you can see, you know, underbrush rustling around in no real defined pattern.
Oh, it might be a deer. Fuck.
Could be. Wait, but you would see a deer, wouldn't you?
It could be a baby deer. Or something else.
Could be. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm dumb. I'll investigate.
Okay. How do you want to approach this?
I'm gonna stealth sneak up a little bit, like crouch,
Okay.
kinda circle, like semi-circle towards it, you know?
Yeah, sure. Roll me a stealth check.
16.
Okay. Whatever it is isn't going to hear you coming.
Sick.
So you find yourself kind of moving up around whatever this rustling is, and it turns out as you sort of push the bushes aside so that you can get an eye on exactly where this rustling is coming from, there's a small animal stuck in a trap.
Oh, what type of animal?
It looks like a fox, maybe? Roll
Okay,
me an
I would
roll
like-
me a nature check.
16.
Cool. It looks like a cross between a fox and like a raccoon. But it's stuck in a trap by its hind leg, and it's just kind of thrashing about.
Can I try and open the trap?
Sure.
First of all, I tell them that it's not a big deal. It's like I describe what it is. But I'm gonna let it out.
It's a little critter.
It's a baby. It's a little critter. I like animals.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Let me find you real quick. Roll me an investigation check.
0.
You are not sure how to open this. You might want to ask for help.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna ask for help.
fucking come
Oh.
over.
I peek my head
Oh.
up and I look at Rain because I think, well, they split a lot of heads open. Maybe they can get this one too. And I'm like, hey, can
You want them to
uh,
kill the thing?
No,
Yeah.
but like, they're good at opening things that are closed.
Like heads.
If it was
Yeah.
an investigation, you do not want me to help.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm dumb
Okay.
as fuck.
I'll just motion everyone over, and then Ella, you can try if you want. I just step aside and
Okay.
hit the bait.
Roll an investigation.
Yep.
6.
A 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me go to shot. 22.
There you go.
There you go.
You should have asked the person with the fucking college degree to do it.
Damn you mages.
Asked him first.
All right, cool. So at a glance, you can see this is just a standard claptrap. It's
Yeah.
nothing too advanced or exciting. You should be able to pull it open, but the way that it's designed, there's a pin that's holding the steel shut. So you just have to pull the pin.
Okay. So let's pull that pin.
Beautiful. So you pull the pin, and I guess Felix is going to take the other set of jaws and just pull them open and let the leg out.
Nice.
And this little creature kind of makes like a little like noise, and kind of skitters
buddy.
over and like very cautiously like stops and looks at you.
Here, there.
And its leg is sort of still up in the air because it's hard to tell if it's usable or not, but it's definitely limping.
No. It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
Well, it might not be okay. Its leg might be broken.
It's okay.
Can you show me how to do that thing with the pin later?
Sure.
You want to find out if its leg is okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go.
Can we?
Oh, I'm invested. I'll check.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Whoever's invested, roll me a nature check.
Oh, I'm invested, but I'm dumb. I'll do it.
Yeah, nature.
23.
Okay.
I also
rolled
have
an
an 8. I have an 8 as well.
Okay, we got 3 8s and a 23.
3 8s?
3 8.
Yeah.
You guys collectively almost rolled the same as Natfi.
I
You
make a
guys
little
rolled a
kissing sounds
You guys
to
rolled a
the-
24
Don't make less.
collectively. Natfi, you can see that the force from the spring on the claptrap actually did break its leg,
Yeah.
so it won't be able to use it. Do you want to do anything about it?
We could heal it.
We could heal it. Is I mean,
Well, now I just feel bad.
I don't know how to fix a broken leg. Other than, healing it.
I have, you do not want me.
Oh, but I want to keep it.
You can't, okay.
Like, all right.
We can't pick, okay, like, I know we guys took me in, but we can't pick up every cute animal.
I want to make grabby hands and make kissy noises to it.
His leg is broken.
It's okay, baby.
It's sort of just standing there shivering.
Please.
Oh no!
Oh, someone heal it, please. I'll pay you money.
Question
Yep.
about the potion we have. And no one tell Desmond this, but do I know if I pour it on, will it make it better?
No, it won't. It has to be ingested, and you're probably not going to get a wild animal to ingest some foreign fluid.
I am willing to take that fucking risk.
No,
I-
don't waste
Okay,
it.
I don't want to waste it, but I also don't want to leave it here shivering.
Yeah.
This is fucked up. Can I put it in my backpack?
That's worse. What do you mean?
Well, I figure we can bring it to like a vet equivalent when we get back to town.
You guys have all kinds of stuff in your inventories.
Alright, let me.
Yeah,
Let me look at my inventory.
checking my inventory right now.
You got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, don't worry, Desmond. We're gonna go take care of those goblins right now. There was a baby fox that got hurt.
Oh, I have rope.
You sure do.
What is the rope gonna do? You gonna hang it?
Never watched any movie where you just tie a fucking stick and rope and.
It's called a
little-
splint.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
there you go.
I have clothes slash.
Like, there's all kinds of
Those
stuff
are
around it.
traps.
If you want to make a splint, you can make a splint.
What's in adventuring gear?
I
'Cause
need
it's-
someone with a
If you
high
click on it, it'll
medicine.
tell you what's on it.
Click on it.
Uh-huh. The Adventurers Pack.
Clothes consist of boots, a wool skirt or breeches, a sturdy belt, a shirt, perhaps with a vest or jacket, and an ample cloak with a hood. That's unhelpful.
I'm grabbing some sticks.
Okay.
Yeah, let me find. Let me help gather a good stick too.
Cool.
I have a +0 to medicine. I don't know if anyone has a bonus.
I also
I'm-
have +0.
I also have +0.
Well, you're the fucking college degree over here. You've been rolling pretty well. If I'm gonna put it on anything, I'm tempted to put it on you. But now that I've said that, I'm nervous.
I'm gonna try my best.
Does it-
You-
I think everybody has a +0 except for Elo, who has a -1.
Okay, Ella, don't touch it.
I feel like as a collective, we could figure this out.
Any one of
Well,
you,
I just
any one of you can roll a medicine check with advantage because you're getting help.
all right.
Okay.
Well, I just rolled.
I
Yep.
rolled a 19.
I rolled a 20.
Natural?
Natural 20.
Okay, cool.
I have a 19.
Do you want to see if you'll get a 20?
No, I'll take his 20.
I got
Okay,
a
cool.
16.
You guys are doing. It's amazing how the nothing items are like, yeah, we can definitely do this, and then in combat, it's like, I can't hit shit.
Hey, this is a small animal that needs our
This
help,
is
okay?
super important.
Eli's character
Right.
priority is entirely dictated by the dice.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. So, long and
The
short,
dice are tugged to my heart, so there's a small animal suffering. I'm gonna start rolling out big numbers here.
long believe in the heart of the dice. All right, so long story short, you managed to fashion a splint and you managed to get it wrapped around, this little creature's leg, and it's able to gingerly sort of put its leg down, and it sort of looks back, and it kind of hobbles off.
I love you.
Goodbye, small friend.
Yeah.
I hope he's okay.
Anyway,
Alright, let's get back to murdering goblins. Which way were those tracks going?
north.
Alright, we're going back north.
All right.
If anything, we smell like the forest now.
Yeah.
Much more
I was
so.
like,
Yeah. I feel like
Alright.
it's kind of like hard steps around that trap, because I'm pretty sure... Is that made of iron?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Let's go.
take it.
No,
Okay.
don't take it. It's bad luck.
I take it.
No.
Why is it bad luck?
Rain, it's bad luck. It's iron. It's not good for you.
Take
I
it.
don't believe that. I
No,
take it.
that's 100... Alright, well, you know what?
Why is it bad for me?
Iron's bad.
It's quality iron. Take it.
In
That's
what
quality
sense?
bad. Iron is bad.
I shove it in my bag.
Oh my god.
Cool. Add
I assume, like, I am acting like you just put a fucking snake in your bag.
add one claw trap to your bag. And just remember, it's like it looks like in functions like a bear trap. So if you want to just put bear trap, that's fine.
There's a hunting trap here.
That'll
Is
work.
that the same?
Yep,
Okay.
that is the
Cool.
same thing.
Oh, I gotta be careful what I'm fucking
Yeah,
grabbing.
don't fall on it.
Because things weigh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
How do I check how much it weigh? How much I could
Almost like
carry?
we
I
should
mean.
leave it behind.
Under equipment, if you click manage equipment, and then scroll down to the bottom of the sidebar, it's got an encumbrance link. You can click that and see what you can carry and what you are carrying. In your case,
Oh, I'm good for a while. Okay.
Metal
yeah, you can carry 225. You're carrying 73. You're in good shape.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really curious what Eli's carrying. Hang on. I think it's like
can tell
nothing.
you.
8.
Clothes?
8
Clothes,
pounds.
traveling? Oh,
He's
yeah.
got nothing. All right.
We're
Anyway.
Meanwhile, I'm over here carrying 141 pounds.
Yeah, we got a tank.
You're just tanking stuff. All
I
right.
start leading them north.
All right.
I'm not
Beautiful.
amused about the fucking snake food we just put in his backpack, though.
All right.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
So a
Don't.
couple.
Sorry, my dogs are about to fight.
Oh, you're good.
It's cool. It's ASMR.
Amazingly, you never found the cabin that Desmond mentioned at any point, but
Okay.
you do, as you continue northward, you find yourself at a very, very large clearing next to the creek. The creek has actually gotten wider as you've gone north, and now it's probably closer to a stream or river. And alongside it, you see a very large stone building.
That must be the bastion.
Everybody roll me an investigation check.
Wish me luck.
Why is my investigation so shitty?
15.
15?
3.
3?
5.
Bullshit.
5? Oh my
I
god,
see
single.
one more buff than that does.
An 8.
Single digit.
Alright,
In an
nat fee, college
single
degree.
digits.
What does your Elven eyes do?
So right now it's probably about midday. It's pretty bright out. From the looks of it, this stone structure is mostly eroded. It still stands, but it's nowhere near the imposing structure that it once was, likely in its heyday. From the distance you're at, you can see that there are towers on the corners, but only one of them stands at its full height. And from the angle that you're at, the one to your left stands at its full height, and the one to your right looks like it has completely collapsed, except for maybe 10-15 feet of stone. The walls themselves still stand, though they do have a lot of crumbling going on. The building looks like it was at one point taken by siege, and almost completely destroyed. It's big. It's probably, the tower stands somewhere in the range of 30 to 40 feet, the one that still stands. So, you know, has a good lookout spot to kind of see out over everything if need be. You can't see the gate, but presumably that's only because it's on one of the other sides of the building. But that's everything you can see for the time being. You don't see any signs of movement or life or hear anything specific.
But we definitely didn't pass the cabin that Desmond said we would.
Correct.
Any more of those little markings left anywhere?
Nope. You have come to a clearing. This clearing also has the remnants of a dirt path that goes around the outside of the stone structure. But it's hard to say where it actually ends. It just kind of fades out in the middle of the clearing.
Was this building on the map?
Yes, it was. This is the keep.
Yeah, this is the
Ah.
key. Well, I'll be honest. That's all I got.
Man.
I'll be honest. All right.
Essentially.
I'll be honest. That is all.
Take out the map and see if we can see anything else of note.
I'm just trying to think back to the map.
I have the map.
Yeah, I know.
Cool.
Felix is trying to look smart though.
So, based on the orientation of things on the map, as you look down at the parchment, you can see that the entrance to this building is on the left face, the west-facing side. It faces out against the river, which is also to your left side. But there is also on the map like a really roughly marked path up to the side. This map is old, so it doesn't have any information on how destroyed the building is or any other information to that extent, but it does at least point out where the front door is. You can see that at some point, whether it's still there or not, the keep had 4 towers, one on each corner, of varying sizes. The southwest corner and the northeast corner were the same size, and then the opposing corners were also the same, were a different size but equivalent to one another. I have a map for it that I'll share when we get into it.
Do
What do
we
you
want to
guys
go in?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Here we go.
How do you approach? How do you want to handle this?
Well, let's see. Nafi should go in the back. He's breakable.
Oh, well,
I say that in like to Nafi's face. I'm like, you're breakable. You gotta stay back.
That's
And
kind
I
of.
mean it. I mean it kindly too.
either me or Ryan can go in first.
You
Uh,
are.
I can dodge better, I think, than most of you. I got more spring in my step.
So
I
can
have-
I.
I have more armor though.
Oh, true.
That is true.
So do we send in the walking fortress or?
I could go in second, but if there's traps,
Okay, so let's. Okay, then we'll send in the walking fortress. I'll follow behind, and then you can follow after me.
you know,
And then
Okay.
And
college can come in at last.
I'll protect college boy.
Does anybody have questions about the geography or any other information about the area?
I have a question about the building.
Sure.
If we go in through said door, is that thing gonna fucking collapse on us?
No. Given its construction, that was designed to stand for a much longer time than it did. It's based on the map. It's outer walls and then inner buildings.
Okay,
Like
so
this
it's
is a
like castle.
huge space. It's akin to a castle, yes.
Okay.
It's more so that you have the outer walls, which are. Let me pull up my map so I can give you a sense of scale here.
Is there like rather than going in the front door, is there like a break in the wall?
Not that you
Instead?
can see from this distance.
Mm,
The only thing that you can see from this space is that the. Do you want to log me in, please? There we go.
yes.
The only thing that you can see from this side is the one main wall, that is collapsed down to about 15 feet on the far side, and then it's at its full height on the left side.
15 feet.
should I be pulling up my mage armor?
Let's just.
Do you have to precast that?
Pre- Um. I don't think
Mage
so.
Armor is a spell that you can cast at any given point. It does cost one action, and a spell slot, but it lasts for 8 hours.
We don't even know if there's gonna be anything in here.
Yeah. Let it go for now.
Yeah. Just stay back, and if something happens, I guess turn on.
If we see anything,
Cast a little, cast the doohickey in.
So let me get you guys a rough idea of how big this castle is.
Yeah, I do better with visuals. I am visually oriented.
It's about 300 feet from one end to the other. It's big.
300 feet.
And you guys are probably around. You're probably around half that away.
So we're
You're about 150 feet out from the southern wall.
shit.
I think I have. Let's see if I can put this into Photoshop and share it. Please? You fucking would.
You what, mate?
you fucking what, mate?
You fucking what, mate?
Knock your fucking
I'll
block
do you
off.
for that one.
Duplicate layer. Scale this correctly, please. go block. Okay, cool. Why is this not a transparent PNG? What the fuck is your problem? I hate everything. Rasterize. Delete, 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 delete.
Okay, well, what's the move?
Delete.
What's the
Well,
plan?
We go in and check it out.
Yes, really, the only way we can do. We can just keep staring at it, but I don't think it's gonna get any better.
No.
If anything, it'll fall apart.
And we can just watch it disintegrate the next 100 years.
Yeah, that might take though, and I think Desmond wants us back before that.
That
Gave us
is
breakfast,
probably
so
true.
I feel like we shouldn't screw with him, or he might become an asshole like his brother.
Let's go in, check it out. If there's nothing there, we can head back.
Alright.
I'm just gonna throw this into the channel for you guys to have a rough idea what size this thing is. Fuck. Where did that save? Hello, friend? There you go. That's in the wrong channel. Womp. Womp. Top to bottom, it's about 150 feet. Left to right, it's about 300.
Oh, okay.
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 If you guys are
About a football field.
just about a football field, yeah. If you needed a frame of reference,
If what?
it's about the same size as the outline of a soccer pitch or a football field.
Okay.
If you needed a visual representation, I didn't put measurements on this because I'm gonna put it into Roll20 when we do combat and stuff.
Alright. Guess we move forward then.
Let's head in.
Get in. I'll try to be somewhat quiet, just in
Every-
case they don't know we're here yet.
Onward.
There's not a lot of cover between where you're at and the building itself. If you mean to sneak, how are you coming up to the building? You are in this image, you are to the right-hand side.
And we want to go in the front door?
Yep.
I just mean, like, be quiet-ish with my steps. Like, I don't know if people are actively looking out.
Okay.
I don't really have a good idea.
I could always fog cloud us in.
What's that do? Is
Uh,
it foggy up here right now? Or no, it cleared?
No, it cleared.
Okay, yeah. What's that thing do?
create a 20-foot radius of sphere of fog, and where it's just like just heavy fog and last until wind of at least 10 miles per hour disperses it.
Okay. That's an idea.
What are you gonna do?
I feel like is that the move? Too well great. That's the move.
Could, I mean,
I think we can
do you
just
know,
walk.
is this the type of thing where if they know we're here already, it's a fucking waste?
What do you mean?
Assuming there's someone, like, if someone were looking at us right now,
Uh-huh.
would it be just a waste?
In what context?
A waste of a spell slot.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm saying in the hypothetical that if someone was already looking at us right now.
It's a good question.
Well, it's gonna be kind of sus when a fog cloud just walks in.
I think we should just walk up.
Yeah, fuck it, let's just go.
We don't see anything really around, and it's all quiet. So.
If anything, you can put it on if someone starts shooting at us.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
After
Okay.
you, Tank Man.
Onward.
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 Ryan?
Wee.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
So you guys start approaching this big stone, like this just massive stone structure. And as you do, you start hearing a clanking noise, a rhythmic clank.
That's not good.
Uh-oh.
Coming from inside?
Sounds like it.
I take my axe out.
That. Roll me. Since you asked, roll me an insight,
Who?
Felix.
Oh, fuck. Please hold while I
Let's
find
see, I'm
insight.
also curious about the sound.
Roll me an insight.
19, baby!
A 12.
19!
I'm curious too.
I'm on high alert.
I rolled a 7.
It's coming from
Let's-
inside.
Let's go, Elf. Let's go, Wolfears.
It sounds like a warning
Uh-oh. Something knows we're here.
because it's going off in a very specific pattern.
Oh.
Hmm.
It might be talking about us? We might be walking into a trap.
I have a trap on me.
Yeah, I know. I told you to leave it behind. But we're
uh,
not getting into that right now, are we?
I mean, we can.
We can, but I mean, we can throw the trap in there.
Not sure this is the time. for-
Yeah, me and Fufu just start fighting. So, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like something's in there and it's warning them about us.
Good, I'm ready to fuck them up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got new abilities to use.
All right.
Just go
I would like
ahead
to
and,
approach somewhat cautiously.
I'll cautiously walk with my axe
like-
out.
Inch
Yeah.
forward, kinda.
I'm
Don't
ready.
do it.
with
Everybody
my
that stepped
movement
forward, roll me a dex save.
Oh, dude.
style.
Every single person that stepped forward, roll me a dex save.
Oh, wait, that's acrobatics. Hold on. Where's Dex?
This is not good.
I
I'm
rolled
gonna
a nat 20, 22.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's not
Plus
good.
4, 2. Oh, wait, plus 2. So, yeah, 22.
A
16.
1.
A one.
I was sad for a second because, like, oh, I accidentally rolled a 23 on my acrobatics, but I rolled a nat 20 on the Dex, so shout out.
Danley, did you step forward?
I did not step forward because I am gonna prep my mage armor before I do anything.
Cool.
See, college saves you.
Go ahead and mark that off that you have cast your mage armor. That should automatically put your armor class to where it needs to be. Let me know if it does.
Does not.
There's a woodpecker in this forest loop that scares the shit out of me every time.
Okay.
Target space AC becomes 13 plus its dexterity modifier.
Okay. So your AC is now 13 for the remainder of whatever combat we're about to have because it lasts for 8 hours.
How come the mage has more armor than me?
Because he cast an armor spell on himself.
Don't bring logic into this.
Cool. What everybody roll for dex saves again?
I rolled a
One.
22 nat 20 plus 2.
Okay. Sorry.
16.
16, 22.
And a
A
brick
one.
wall.
God damn it. 16, 22, and what?
A 1.
A 1. All right.
No.
All right. Felix and Ryan, you both managed to dodge a set of arrows.
Ooh.
Oh.
Balasar, on the other hand, takes a solid arrow in the shoulder
Hmm.
and takes 5. They know you're here. Hey, guess what? This is where we're going to end the session today.
No!
Oh.
I took 5 HP from the man and hung up.
Only because I know this combat is going to take some time.
Aw, man.
And it's probably going to be almost the entirety of next session.
Ooh, exciting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to wait another week.
That's okay. Full transparency. Guess how much I had prepared for this